It's time to roll, time to slay, time to loot. Grab your dice, ready up, let's go!
Previously on the Chronicles of Celestria. Stonehaven did not quiet, it tightened. Within the marble halls, the party reconnected, sharing information that had previously been whispered, scattered across the city, now aligned into something darker. Talon, the Ladies of Love, the Black Network, the Coalition, and even the Creed. Different faces, different banners. One hidden hand pulling the strings. The Calderim. Not all answers could be found together. Shortly after lunch, Mirabelle departed alone. The Second Chance Orphanage stood as it always had done. Humble stone walls, wooden steps, but it appeared renewed, as though time and money had helped to mend the aged wounds it once held. Within its halls, she found a woman who remembered her, though time had blurred the edges of that memory. Some questions, the matron warned gently, were not meant to be answered, but others had already been written. 3 boys had once run those halls together. Oliver, Renly, Erin. Close as brothers before the world chose their futures for them, each adopted by a noble family, each carried away to live lives far removed from the orphaned beginnings. However, the name Velistra was unfamiliar, yet the echo of it lingered all the same. Elsewhere, the others sought guidance, not from mortal voices, but those of the divine. Azulara answered Zelentrus with calm clarity. The meeting to come was not one to dominate or provoke. Redfoot was not a foe to corner with pride. Seek truth, do not chase it, and above all, be cautious. At sacred altars and quiet shrines across the temple district, prayers rose into unseen realms above. The balance was warned as thinning. Across all the other temples, the other voices spoke through prayer and stillness, warnings carried through storm, moonlight, blurred visions, and light. The gods did not offer easy answers, only the reminder that the roots of the world were beginning to rot. By the time the party returned once more to the Marble Halls Tavern, the sky had begun its slow descent into evening, and somewhere in the quiet of Elirr's belongings, something stirred. The Codex whispered, not loudly, not urgently, but clearly enough to speak a single name: Elirr. The day's final preparations fell into place, cloaks fastened, plans remembered, courage gathered, because the hour had come. As dusk stretched across the city and lanterns flickered to life along its streets, the party set out towards the Creed's hall, where a man known only as Redfoot waited. This is episode 34 of the Chronicles of Celestria, Embers of Anarchy. We begin tonight where you guys left off, just about to leave for the meeting with Redfoot, as you notice that in the distance over the mountaintops, the sun has begun to settle over the hills. It's becoming dusk. What do you guys do? As Diego, you were gathering a cart to stand outside with from the market. Elirr, you went up onto the mountain hillside to get some words of wisdom from the book to try and communicate with it before it shut itself closed, letting you know only that it needed to be taken where the air was clearer, to the skies above where the breath of air could speak freely. The rest of you are gathered at the tavern. What is it you guys do?
So, we're all good for the night, or anything we should know?
I think at the moment Zal's probably still upstairs attuning to the boots and kind of preparing himself.
Are we just gonna let Zel do this? Yeah.
Sylas, are you planning on going with the vestige?
If that's necessary, yeah, I can definitely do that.
Well, it is up to you, or you could sit in one of our pockets.
Would you prefer a rat in your pocket?
Zel can have it. She's used to it.
Nah, I
Got
think
a rat in your pocket. You're just happy to see me.
I think I'd rather go with the message then. Nah, we'll be fine. We can scout something or see something else that you guys might miss. I don't know.
Well,
It's,
if you do that, I will probably make one of my mental connections with you, just in
Oh,
case you
good.
need
Yeah, yeah. That's good. Just let me prepare some things and I'll be ready in a bit.
it. Sounds good.
The rest of you, as Sylas and Ashira and Zal are having this conversation, is anyone doing anything before you meet downstairs to head on out to this meeting?
Zal's upstairs. That was that was Alex who commented on the rat in the pocket.
The rest of you?
Well, I'm not there, right? I'm bringing the
I would
cart.
say you probably have just
That's what you
sort of
said,
rolled
so-
up back at the tavern.
Okay. They have the cart. We need lemonade. And I'll run in and grab the lemonade. That's what I'm doing.
Perfect. Yeah, you're just piling it on.
I guess Elirr hears Diego shouting and kind of snaps out of his little, almost like trance, being kind of lost in what the book just told him. Or the wind, whichever. But yeah, he's just he snaps out of it. He was just about to take wing and just go fly into the sky, but then he remembered, or not remembered, but yeah, he was brought back, senses, I guess, goes and flies down to Diego.
Perfect. Yeah. So you join Diego at the cart. Is everybody hopping on the cart at this moment? Is anyone not going? Like, what's the vibe here?
As I begin to leave, I just look to Sophia and I say, "Hey, we might die tonight, or at least I might. Just if things do go wrong, it may be best to just I don't know. I mean, just make sure my grave looks nice."
Your grave? What is it you're doing this evening?
Well, I'm gonna be in danger. The others should be fine. So
But you
if
wanted...
things happen, just
Diego wanted lemonade, no?
yeah.
Diego!
Yeah, he's gonna go sell lemonade. He's gonna go make money tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
She looks you over a little bit puzzled. Good luck, Judge.
Thank
she
you.
goes back to like wiping down the counter where there's like some spills and maybe there's a couple customers in here as well.
Yeah.
I would say then that if everybody is ready to go, you all begin to pile onto the back of the cart, maybe heading up towards, or the carriage, I guess, with the cart. Do you walk up with the cart then, I'd imagine, as you pull... Describe this cart to me. Is it one that you pull along, or is it more like a sit
We're
down?
We're going to like the shitter part of town.
Correct.
I imagine I got a shitter cart
Okay.
purely because I want to blend in as much as possible, even though I am wearing a bright yellow suit.
You are, yes.
But so I feel like I would ask a judge if he'd be willing to help me push the cart to the part of town, and then maybe we meet them there, or we get a head start, because we probably, if anyone's keeping an eye out, we probably don't want to all rock up together and then us go and wait outside and they all go in. So, and I feel like we sort of discussed this last time as well, so yeah, I guess me, Judge, and Elirr would maybe take a walk a little bit ahead of the rest of them.
Perfect.
Just so that way we get a bit of a head start.
Okay, you start
Do we
making
have
your
a
way.
sign that I can carry around that says lemonade?
You do not need a
lemonade?
sign when you have Diego here.
Ah,
I am the
gotcha.
sign.
Oh, we can do a performance. I can be the drums, and we could try to.
And I've brought a couple of lemons, So if they
Yeah.
wanted freshly squeezed, maybe you could do it on the spot. Ha!
Oh yeah, I can do that. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. You three make your way up with the cart towards the dilapidated estate where Zelentrus's creed was previously located, and the meeting is set for this evening. The last four of you at the tavern. Is anyone doing anything else, or do you guys prep and head down? Is there anything you want to say before you move on to the next scene? I'm just checking in.
I think Zell's in the room that he's, was working with Ashira in the night before, and he's had his boots on, and they've been done for like 30 minutes at this point, and just in his head he's been looking at this conversation almost as though it's like a chess match. Like, if I move this, I could say this, they could say this in return, I could provoke this, what can I do? And hearing Diego shout downstairs about the lemonade stand, he just snaps out of it, realizes that he can't prep everything in advance, and just mentally kind of knocks the chessboard over, and is just prepared that it could go in any way, shape, or form, and he's just got to deal with it as it comes.
Perfect.
And so he gets up, he goes downstairs, and waits to meet with the others, currently appearing as Lark.
Lark. Mm-hmm.
The wood elf.
Perfect. Are the rest of you ready to go?
Yeah, I would just say if at any point you say we split up as a group, then before that happens, I would just do my little mental thing with the people I need to.
Okay.
So whenever that is.
Perfect. I will say, for the sake of brevity, you guys start walking up the hills, walking down the path, behind, maybe a good distance behind the rest of the group, who are a little bit ahead, pulling on the carriage. And I'd say Judge is probably taking the majority of the weight there, being the larger, stronger bunch, strongest of the bunch. You guys make your way up, and you begin to walk down these dilapidated sort of alleyways and older part of the city. Diego, you've been through here occasionally, but even this is quite a rough part of town. You wouldn't necessarily stay here that long either, especially near the graveyard. However, as you guys make your way up, you will find yourself at the dilapidated houses. As you guys arrive, it's very clear to you that the Creed Hall, where Zelentrus has mentioned where he normally resides, is quieter than it has any right to be. You notice that no sort of torches burn in any of the windows. The ceiling is caved in, and it's beginning to rain slightly as it trickles onto the floor of the actual estate here. The door stands slightly ajar. Inside, you can see what look to be the occasional sort of smaller candles that have been arranged almost deliberately, not for warmth, but for shape. You see one or two hooded figures standing around. No voices drift from within. And you can see that these very small candle-lit flames, the light sort of gathers at the far end of the room as you guys come walking up the hill, with a single man standing there, still, with hands clasped behind his back. What do you guys do? I want to know, as it would be the three of you who arrive first, do you sort of park up on the alleyway nearby, or do you go right in front of the building?
If I have control of this, Diego would put it the other side of the road, opposite the main door of the dilapidated estate.
Perfect.
And as we
That's where I'd
do
put
start to set up, Judge will just be like, "Oh, I gotta go leak real quick," and he's gonna run to like the alleyway next to the building. And I'd like to see if I can just cast, if I can use my detect. Is it? Yeah, detect good and evil and good on the building.
On the building? Can you put the
like
spell
I'm gonna
up?
try to.
Can you put the spell
Yeah,
up
I
for me,
can.
please? Perfect. For the duration, you sense the location of any within 30 feet of yourself. You also sense whether the Hallow spell is active there, and if so, where. Spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or 1 thin sheet of lead. I'm going to say that as you cast this on the building in front of you and around you, as you're standing up against sort of the building, trying to get a feel for what's inside, I'd imagine, there's no ping, there's no feeling of undead or uncertainty coming from the main building. Even with the window ledges and the cracks in the wall that you can actually see this figure standing at the candlelight, you can't actually see or feel any ping coming from it.
Yeah, okay. I just kind of run back and look at Diego and say, well, I gave it a shot. I don't think I'm going to pick up anything from outside a building. So I hope nothing's in there then.
Sure. Do we need Mira do anything? Do you need lights? And just has like a short flick of dancing lights on his hand.
I do need lights, but not yet. There will be a time where Fabio has to come out and sell lemonade. And then I will need light.
I would say, given the time of day, it's very late. There's not too many people around, and very few people would pass through these sort of areas. It's just you guys and 1 or 2 people occasionally walking past, most of which keep to themselves, turn their hoods away from you as you maybe talk to them or look towards them. But yeah, you guys arrive, you set up your cart, you have a brief exchange, and then you hear plodding on the footsteps behind you are the rest of the party. Lark, Zelentrus, Ashira, Mirabelle, and Sylas. Sylas, you're not currently a rat. That's my understanding, correct? Is that right?
Because I don't know. That is correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the layout for the building, so I will be chasing the vestige, and now we're here.
Perfect. Yeah. As the rest of you arrive, you see a handsome gentleman in a very yellow suit standing with a very old, rackety-looking cart and a large sort of jar or jars of lemonade, as well as a very familiar-looking Aarakocra and Judge. What do you guys do?
Well, as we pass by, I will just make sure I create my mental link with Judge, as well as it pings with Sylas right now, and we have that for 1 hour.
Okay, perfect. You have a link for 1 hour, yeah, with the 2 of them. Perfect. What do you guys do? As this link is now formed.
You say that there was someone standing at the entrance.
There appears to be a single figure standing around what looks to be almost like a semicircle of dimly lit candles at the far end of the building.
I think before we would have really kind of got into proper eye contact with them, I think that's when it would have made sense to kind of turn to Sylas and say, you know, you and the vestige, if you want to turn now before they see you as a person, and then you kind of go off and disappear as a rat. I don't know.
Oh, that does make sense. So I'll run in the same alleyway that where Judge took a leak, and I will now I will wall shape there into a rat.
Perfect. Yep. As you turn yourself into a rat and scurry back to the group, you now have a rat in Sylas and a vestige, which I believe also has a form of a rat. Is that visible at this stage?
Yeah, it's visible. It's in rat form. It's basically its instructions are to follow what Sylas says. To go with Sylas and follow what Sylas says.
Perfect. So yeah, the 2 of them are sat next to you guys as you're watching Diego watch these customers walk by.
And you hear in a very, squeaky voice. Just to be sure, it's me, not him. I'm Sylas.
I think the colours probably gave it away.
Probably.
Like the half a body.
So, which way?
Can we say the vestige is able to kind of remember some of the layout from when we were in last time?
Yeah. I would say that the vestige remembers from the last time you were here. Absolutely.
Cool. So I guess the vestige could lead Sylas in
Wonderful.
Okay. So they begin to sort of make their way over towards the building, as far as I understand. Perfect.
Yeah.
They find their way
Maybe
maybe
coming through a roof or
through
something like that.
there's probably open windows and there's cracks all over the wall here. This looks like it's been almost hit with a bomb or something. It looks like it's shell shocked and rocked and just rotten from the core. There's rain falling around you. It's beginning to get a bit damp on your suit, Diego. As the cart also, even the lemonade, anything that's left open, you can see rainwater sort of droplets falling into these drinks. It's beginning to get dark, and the candles begin to flicker at the back of the hall here. The door is ever so slightly ajar, and you can see that this figure has his hands clasped behind his back as he's looking towards these candles. As far as you can tell, he is the only one in there.
Zell will start to approach and invite Ash and Mira to do the same.
Perfect. Yeah. As you guys head on in, you make your way to the door, and it sort of and opens. It creaks as you guys step through, and you see that this figure sort of turns slowly to each of you. Greetings. Welcome. I believe you have a meeting with Redfoot. May I take your names? As you see this pale elf with very sallow-looking skin and a sort of dark black hair that comes down through, sort of probably down to maybe just below his collarbone, sort of looks to you, very sort of drow, dreary kind of looking.
Zell says, my name is Zelentrus Drakian, and I drop the seeming.
You see his eyes widen, as if uncertain for a moment, before softening again. Welcome, Zelentrus. And your companions?
Mirabelle.
Mirabelle.
And I curtsy.
And
Ashira Argent.
Ashira Argent. Redfoot has been expecting you. I am glad that you revealed your true self, Zelentrus. Perhaps we can trust you after all. Well, if you will, please follow me, as he begins to walk towards you. And you just see that he's hooded the whole way over in these long black robes, hide and conceal what could only be a very skinny, very maybe malnourished being or creature or person. This sort of elven skeleton walks past you and sort of leads you outside. And as he opens the door and steps out into the rain, you see he grimaces slightly at it before looking to the three of you. Please follow me, as he heads down the steps and walks across the road directly next to the rest of you, not really paying too much attention to what's going on, and walking down to the building just opposite. You see what's written above is simply the Silver Spur Tavern. It's an old rickety sign. You remember its glory days, Zelentrus, as being a bustling hub of livelihood and very cheap drinks. Something that was set up by one of the Creed members to try and bring some life into the area. It looks a little worse for wear, but still functional. And as you walk towards it, I'd say that the Vestige and Sylas, you probably see this and maybe follow, do you? Sort of behind. You see that they walk up to this other building, and that is where I will take you guys to the map. As we have... I think you can move that token, the rat token, the red one there. But that is your rat form. Yes, you can. Perfect. As you guys begin to sort of step towards this building, you're led by none other than a very sallow-looking elven man who looks to be a bit sort of pale, and he sort of leads you to the front door. You can see that inside here there is what appears to be flickering torches and maybe some warmth emanating from the door. He opens the door for you. As you hear it sort of creaks open, and there's a light jingle on the door as the bell rings slightly. As he steps to the side and lets you in. What do you guys do?
Zelentrus.
Perfect. As he sort of stands in front of you. As you guys step in, you notice that in here there's a variety of what could only be Creed members. They have the same robes, the same hoods, the same look, the same feel. It feels almost uncanny, Zelentrus. It feels as though you're walking into a house where you're familiar. This place is usually very open, very lively, very awake, very aware. Bubbly would be the word to describe it, but now it just feels empty. You notice that there are tankards on the tables that look like they've sat there for some time. There are cobwebs in the corners. There's a notice board with missing persons scattered across it in the top corner here. But what is immediately obvious to you is that in the center of the room, by the fireplace, you see a tall, half-elven gentleman. He turns at the sound of your steps through the door. The candlelight catches his eyes. They're blue. Not a warm blue. They're not gentle. They're piercing, clear, and cold. He smiles, not broadly, just ever so slightly, precisely. Zelentrus. You see as he stands and turns. Before you is this tall, pale-skinned, black-haired, half-elven man wearing a fitted attire and overcoat. As he speaks, those around him almost look to him as if they're clinging on every word. He carries in his left arm what looks to be a silver lacquered box under one arm, from which you can smell this sort of faint scent of roses, which he places down on the table. You've been busy. His gaze flicks to the others. I appreciate initiative. So, what brings you to Stonehaven, Zelentrus?
Well, we have been on the tail of some cultists, to be quite frank. And that has led us back to Stonehaven. What specifically brings me here to this meeting with you is, well, I'm sure you must have heard by now my meeting with Allendor.
Word does get around. I was intrigued to hear you'd visited an old friend. To hear you're in town definitely brought some things to light. You mentioned cultists. Well, nothing here but the Creed. How can I help you, Zelentrus? You asked for a meeting, did you not?
I have a headline request for us to discuss and a few questions.
question.
The request itself is... I know the danger that the Creed may be getting itself into in the coming days. I am not sure who you are working with or for, but someone of your cunning doesn't simply work for someone without a greater goal. I would like to offer our assistance if it can ensure that the Creed loses no lives.
You mention me working with someone? Speak plainly, boy.
Give me 2 seconds to check my notes.
Take your time. Speak plainly, boy.
And I say that in the meantime, I would have tried to describe to Judge what's happening.
Yeah?
In my head.
You can do that
So
now.
he has like a little bit of a... What, you want me to do it now?
No.
I would have done it as it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like, because I haven't said anything in character, so I would have just sort of described like, this is what it looks like, this is many people, this is what he looks like, this is what they're talking about.
In response, I just ask her if there's any easy access points into that room. Like, where are the easiest entrance points?
There is a large door right at the front here that you saw them walk
Yeah,
through.
but besides the door, I don't want the door.
There appears to be some windows.
I'd see the window to the right, I imagine.
Along the...
And there's no holes in the building? Like
there's
holes
no
in the roof?
Not that you can see. It looks to be a fairly good standing building with a door and some windows.
And I will just keep a note of the window down here.
There's also a large window that you can see on the right-hand side.
I would have told you about this.
That's
window.
the one I'm looking at. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Perfect. Yep. I would say that Ashira, you would see that the curtains appear to be drawn at least halfway across. There's some light coming from outside, and you can see what looks to be raindrops hitting the window as well. That is still there.
Okay.
Whilst I believe that you might be working with both the Black Network and Talon, and even potentially Calderin.
As you say this, you notice his eyes lock on yours.
I'm only speaking plainly. It is one of my questions that I am curious exactly who it is you are working with or for.
You notice after looking at you, he turns to the box on the table and he opens it up. And on the inside, you would see what can only be described as like long-stemmed black roses.
Do they look anything like the black flowers that were burnt back in Sylvanthal?
Good memory. They appear to be identical. You would know that these have some sort of enchantment property.
Cool. Okay.
You asked him who he worked for, essentially.
With or for? Yeah.
No one you've met. No one you could stop. There's a faint tilt of his head as he says to you, and not someone who concerns you tonight. And you notice that as he smiles... Actually, can I have a perception check, please? From the three of you, not Sylas, as he's behind at the moment. He's behind. Okay, a 17. A 17 from Mirabelle, a 25 from Ashira, and Zelentrus with a 5. Zelentrus, you don't catch it. Maybe you're more focused on the roses with this revelation at the moment that it could be the same roses that you're familiar with from the Paravinia Silverwind estate. Ashira and Mirabelle, you can see his canines are much larger than a normal person's. It's very clear this guy has something else going on with him.
Okay.
You spoke of speaking plainly, Zelentrus. So I'll allow you to ask your questions. Be direct with me, and perhaps I'll be more willing to cooperate with you, as he slams the box closed on the table and just sort of dusts off the top of it.
I'll list my questions. I'll start with the one related to the box that's only just come to my mind now. Those flowers, where did you get them from? The last time I saw them was at a noble estate back in Sylvanthal.
Sylvanthal. Oh, how quaint. Well, these roses are from a sacred site. Sacred sites make for excellent anchors, you see. The roses come from one of nature's oldest places, the Grove of Sylvana. I'm sure you've pieced that together by now. You can see there's a light sort of, almost like he's caught a whiff of something on the air, as he turns to Sylas. You bring more company with you.
The vestige of Azulara is with him as well. And as I say that, I look around, I do a quick look around to see if there's any reaction to that. Not noticeable look around, just...
There is, as you say this, two of them look towards you. The one who led you in, and the one just north of you here, closest to you.
Okay.
They look towards you, and then look towards the rat before looking back to you. You can see that the eyes of Redfoot dart to them, dart back to you. Azulara, do you still have the relic then?
I have fixed the relic. I'm, as she puts it, her champion now.
Interesting. Your father would love to hear that, I'm sure.
I'm sure he would love to hear anything about me. He's been chasing me through the Black Network. He's chased me through Allendor. I'm assuming he has been scrying on me or something. Oh, no, actually, I won't say that because I wouldn't know that in character. Scratch that line.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's keeping tabs on me in one way or another.
Yes. It's possible. You know, Zelentrus, you could have led them. You still could, as he looks to those around the room who sort of appear to look at him almost puzzled. But you hesitated. You still cling. Perhaps, after all this time, these cultists that you mention, perhaps you're chasing the wrong enemy. You think this is about Talon or Revolution or the Calderim. It is not.
Okay. Zal looks genuinely engaged and interested at that remark.
It's what they're after. Something far older is moving. And you're standing where it intends to step. He steps back slightly. You notice that in the room here, any of the candles on sort of the table, they flicker slightly, and the air grows slightly colder. I'll say that any of you watching closely, so Ashira and Mirabelle and Sylas to this extent as well, you notice, I'd say Zelentrus for the 5, you don't, but Sylas is perceiving from behind, so he definitely would see this. His shadow doesn't appear to align with him quite right. It's just slightly off. He continues speaking calmly towards you, Zelentrus. You came for clarity, you have it. What else can I do for you, Zelentrus?
I still have more questions. What are you building here, and what are your plans for the Grove?
What am I building? Oh. Preparation. Stone requires foundation. Sacred sites make for excellent anchors. The Grove is merely a means to an end. Here in Stonehaven, the creed will be useful. Bodies are necessary. Conviction, as he looks to the two who sort of hesitated, as you mentioned, Azulara. Conviction is optional. I think I've said enough. Perhaps it's time you leave.
Understood? If you would be interested in partnering with us, if you would be interested in a method that does not result in lives being lost meaninglessly from the creed, I would appreciate you reaching out. I don't view you as an enemy. You are not Allendor. I think you are smarter than that, and I think that there is more going on than I even currently understand, but my primary concern right now is the safety of the creed. So do let me know, and thank you for your time.
Thank you for yours. You may leave the stone and be on your way.
Which stone?
He looks at you slightly puzzled. The relic of Azulara.
You know that can't stay here with you.
You notice that he
You know it
steps
comes
up.
back to me.
He steps up and looks to you. What other stone do you have?
Ashira will just
Maybe-
say, ready up.
Maybe if we
Go
work
ahead.
together, you can find out.
Don't test me.
I'm
I
not.
look at Diego and I say, just go ahead and start getting it casted.
I'm still doing my dance. 2 seconds. I'm nearly done.
I said
Yeah.
ready up. I didn't say go in.
No, I think just ready. Just get it ready. Get it prepared.
We are more prepared and we are more experienced than I think you know. We have more information than I think you know, than you would probably even like to be revealed here. We should meet again under better circumstances.
I think you should leave the stones and be on your way. As he turns to face the fire.
You know if I leave the relic, it comes back to me. You know this. I'm its champion. You want to take that risk?
Perhaps all I need is a look. Perhaps all
I can show it to you.
I think it's better in my hands. Don't you? Don't you all? As he looks around him and you see all of the Creed members look towards him and sort of nod slightly before looking to you. What do you do?
If you take the relic, it won't end well for you in the long run.
Is that a threat?
No. I am the champion of Azulara. You take the relic, misfortune will find you. Play the long game, you're smart enough for that.
You see that he smiles, very clearly baring his teeth this time. Zelentrus, you catch it. They're unnaturally large canines. appreciate your conversation, Zelentrus and party. But my time is
Elric.
wearing thin. And as
Did
you
you
say
catch that?
Elric, his eyes open wide. And you see a slight sort of flicker of his eyelid as he moves almost impossibly close to you in an instant and looks you dead in the eyes. Be careful, boy. The stones. Both of them. Hand them over. Now.
What about Renly?
As you say that, Mirabelle, can I please ask everybody to roll initiative?
Oh, here we go.
For fuck's sake.
Oh.
No, I think that was the right call there from Mirabelle. I had nothing left. I don't even know if I have the second stone.
I don't know if you do.
I
don't know who has it.
I-
You guys would know.
think I have it back, but I don't think it was clarified. But either way,
Would-
it's fine.
Would we even roll initiative? 'Cause
Yeah,
we
we're
don't
not
even
in
know.
combat yet.
I
We're not
would
in combat
have-
yet.
I mean, I don't know how you want to play this, Max, but I want to tell them that it's about to go down.
I'd
When
say
though?
you guys are getting
you,
ready.
You waited.
Yeah, we have to wait for the signal. I
Yeah,
think maybe,
we were
maybe,
told-
maybe the signal comes on your
They've
turn.
been told to ready up. I don't know if you guys have like come closer with that. I don't know what you guys do with that information.
Wouldn't that
Well,
usually
it's
be
still
that you guys would roll initiative, but until you get the signal?
I'm gonna say
you're ready to go.
for
You
the sake
wouldn't necessarily
of brevity, I'm gonna say that will allow you to be in the initiative. Yeah, we'll just do the initiative roll now because it's easier to have everybody all together. So we'll do that.
So if I roll,
Do I roll as a rat or as myself?
As yourself. And I would say that it's very clear to you that whilst this has been going on around the room, 3 of the cultists, they turn, their hoods are down, and you notice that their faces, their jaws open up and reveal 3 very large canines. Sets of canines, I should say.
3.
As there are 3, which I will give a marker for, which have a look about them that's a little bit more vampiric in nature, let's put it that way. All right. Have you guys all rolled initiative? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have initiative rolled by you guys. I will roll for everyone else as well.
is the rat rolled to DM? Oh no, it's your.
It's
Yeah,
Silas's
I'm not.
roll.
I'm not
Oh,
in the
because your
tracker, but I rolled an
token's not
18.
there. Yeah, because the
I want to run
token's
to
not
the
there.
toilets.
That's
That's
why.
what I'm
I
going to
see,
do
I see.
once this happens.
I will bring you on just so you have it available to you. It is there.
Yep.
And let me do that real quick. Boom. So that will be the Redfoot Loyalists.
Cyrus, what are you doing in front of me?
I'm going to make them all go on their same turn. Just to make it easier as the cat walks across the screen. And
Judge, did you just start randomly walking
the rat.
off towards the building?
I would have put myself a little bit forward anyway, because I wanted to be as close as I
Oh,
think would have
okay.
been normally possible.
Okay.
So I've been here the whole conversation.
you guys can see the initiatives, right?
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, we're done for, or they are done for.
Nah. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You feeling confident with that 22 hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to know we have to wait a whole turn.
I've got a line. I've got a 3-round combat.
Alright.
I'm safe for a round. Mirabelle's dead, but I'm safe.
Yay.
Okay.
Nah, Mirabelle will be fine.
I said 2 words. 3 words.
Sorry, bear with me 2
They
seconds.
were good words, though. They were words that helped me because I was out of ideas.
Cool. As we begin the turn order initiative. Okay. Redfoot looks to you, Zelentrus. And he will use command, which is a whisper for some reason. So he will cast command on you. So I need the command is, hold on, let me just put it in the chat. Cool.
Great spell, by the way.
Command, you speak one word. One word.
My favorite word for command, by the way, is defecate. If you want to use it, go for it.
He says, he looks to you after getting eerily close to you, hearing you say Elric and hearing Mirabelle say Renly. He looks to you and with a single use of command spell, which is a wisdom save, please, he simply says, deliver.
That's a 16. That just misses the DC by 1.
So it is a 17 DC. So,
had I gotten the question is, had Judge given me the stone back?
He had.
You said you asked for it, and I gave it to you.
He did.
Cool. In that case, cool. On my turn, I will deliver.
You deliver? So what do you put in his hand?
On my turn.
Oh,
it's not
on
until
your
my
turn?
turn, is it? Yeah. I think
on its turn, the target doesn't move. You speak one more command. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow
he
the
has
command
to use
on
his turn
its
to
next
follow it.
turn. Perfect.
Yeah, so I have to use my turn.
So that's his action. And as a bonus action, he looks.
Can I
Yes.
be a dick?
Yeah.
Can I be a dick? Command as a spell. Command's rules as written has changed. It is not any word. It is choose from these command options. So it is only approach, drop, flee, grovel, or halt.
You know what? I'll allow it because that is rules as written. Yes.
Sorry for being a dick.
No.
I'm also a dick to our guys. I'm also a dick to us as well.
That's fine. He will say grovel.
Okay.
So you have the prone condition.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then ends on its turn. And with that, as you are prone, as a bonus action.
I'm not prone until my turn.
As a bonus
I have
action.
to follow it on my turn, but yeah.
Ooh, yeah, okay, that definitely throws a spanner in the works. I will say... Yeah. Okay. He won't need to do anything here. He'll just have you grovel on the floor, and he sort of chuckles as he looks down at you. And that'll be the end of his turn, as he looks at you, Mirabelle.
Your mother misses you. She wants you to come home. But it's still dangerous. So I'm gonna use my innate sorcery as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have to throw that up again, do I?
Nope.
And I will use mage armor on myself.
Mage armor, very nice. Very, very nice.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not attacking, just defending here.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Very, very nice. As we come to Zelentrus.
I will go prone, but I'm going. My vestige can still act on my turn, correct?
I believe so.
Because it doesn't say it uses
believe
my
it
action;
can.
it just says
I
that
believe
in
it can.
turn. Yeah, awesome. In that case, vestige is going
actually,
to.
the target has the prone condition and then ends its turn.
Yeah, but vestige isn't the target.
But it's still on your turn, right? So you go prone and then your turn ends. That's how the rules are written, as far as I understand it.
Yeah, let me just check the rule for the vestige to see if it acts through my turn or just or its turn is on the same turn as mine. Features and traits.
This is Monument Studios, by the way, and they're so good. Some of the tracks they have are so good.
Vestige in combat. In combat, the vestige acts during your turn.
But if
it
your
can
turn
move and use
ends
its
immediately,
reaction on its. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it can take is the dodge action unless you take a bonus action. Okay, so I can't take the bonus action to command it to do anything.
I'll
but
allow you to move it.
It can move and use its reaction.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, that
I'll allow that.
takes away the fact that I wanted to use Curse Invocation, but that's fine. I will move it a bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is brand new, so we're still learning how it all works. So, cool.
I'll have it underneath the table there.
Very nice. Yep. As it sort of slinks in underneath. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, so I'm prone.
Perfect, as you are now prone. Then we'll come to the Creed, who, seeing you lie prone, unwilling to hand over the item, will step forward, and the first one will attack you with a scimitar, which is an advantage to hit, or is it guaranteed to hit?
I think it's advantage.
I rolled a 20 to...
that will hit me.
So 20 and an 8, but a 20 definitely hits, which
20
is
definitely hits.
a 7 points of slashing damage that you take.
Okay.
The second one of the Creed will step up onto the table using 5 foot of movement, step down towards you, Mirabelle, and slash towards you with a whopping nat 1, so a fumble. As it misses and slashes towards you, sort of bouncing off the mage armor maybe, and just falling off the table next to you. I'll say he falls down next to you, so yeah, he's there. Cool. And that'll be the end of his turn. We'll then come to Sylas.
Cool. Sylas will jump out of his rat form. So I'll switch my own token for the rat.
Perfect.
Hold on. I have to open the door.
I can move you there if you like.
Rat out. Ta-da! Door closed. Nothing happened. And I will use... I had a plan. And I will use my moonbeam attack. Or starbeam attack, that is. And that's 5 foot radius. I will use it on a redfoot.
Okay.
And I will need...
Can I please have you put that spell up in the chat?
A DC 15 spell. Con save.
Con save. Okay. He, with a 13, before we do anything else, with a 13, he will use one of his legendary resistances to succeed. So he succeeds automatically.
Okay.
Noticing you in the corner, you see the eyes dart to you.
Well, I got a lot more where that came from. And yeah, I used my bonus action to shape back, and this was my action, and I will remain where I stand.
Okay, perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
It is, yes.
Very nice. As we then come to Elirr.
So I assume Judge said we should prepare and that we are going towards stuff.
I said we were just preparing. I did not say move. I said, hey, we're just... I was told just to prepare.
Someone's opened the door as well. Is the door actually open or is it closed?
I think it would be closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It would be closed.
And are we actually where we are?
I'd say you can move freely outside. I'll allow you to place your tokens a bit closer if you'd like to do
Well,
so.
if anything, we'd be further away, I would have thought.
Well, I'll allow you to move
road,
it.
right?
As long as you're outside, I'll allow you to move it where you want to. As long as you stay outside.
Sorry.
Don't go up on the stairs.
It's a
but-
list then.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he said we prepare, I guess I'm just gonna be standing somewhere next to the house.
Okay.
and prepare.
Cool. Yeah. You move closer to be prepared for whatever might happen. Maybe you hear the noise inside of some conversations, mumblings happening, and a slash. But yeah, as that's the end of your turn, we then come to Judge.
Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of up here. And as said, I'm preparing, so I'm just listening for the sign saying to go in, and I'm just watching Diego to cast a spell on me whenever the time's right.
As we then come to the Redfoot Loyalists, who, the first one, will run around, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He'd climb over the table then towards you, Ashira, and he will claw towards you with a 12 to hit.
Which misses.
And then a 16 to hit.
Which also misses.
Before finally trying to bite towards you. So I will need a con save. Hold on.
Oh, straight up
hold on,
con
hold on,
save?
hold on. Actually, no. That's it. That's the end of his turn. As he's standing on the table here. The next one will run over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. 45, 40, 45. He will take the dash action to move to here, behind you. And the last one, seeing you over here all by yourself, Sylas, the last one will bite, will claw towards you. So, did I accidentally click display to group by any chance? No. Okay, good. As he will claw towards you with 22 to hit.
That hits.
As you take 6 points of slashing damage, he then claws again with a 24 to hit.
That also hits.
As you take another 8 points of damage, so a total of 14 claw damage from these two. And that will be the end of his turn. Yep. And with that, we come to Diego.
I'm just busting a move, doing some breakdancing. Get your lemonade! Lemonade! Come and get some lemonade! As I'm just like singing to one guy walking down the street.
Fully in
I've got a jug
yellow.
in my hand, fully in yellow. I just start doing, if anyone knows the Tom Holland umbrella dance, because you said it was raining, right?
Yep.
I'm just like splashing the water, doing some breakdancing moves, and I'll roll a performance check on my turn to see if a 20. I'm killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big time killing it.
You are.
But I will, seeing that they're moving away and this guy looks a little scary, I will break dance in this direction.
Okay.
I can move 35, so I'll go here.
Perfect. Yeah.
As I just start break dancing through the water this way.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, where are you going? And I'm just like break dancing.
Somebody's like,
My turn?
I'll have one.
Okay. There you go.
You gain like 1 silver.
3 copper, please.
Okay, yeah, like he puts 3 copper down for you. Perfect.
Thank you.
As you sell some lemonade, and then we come to Ashira.
Okay. First of all, I don't know if this is going to take my action, but in my head, I would just say to the judge, now is the time. Go, go, go.
It's a free action. That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
I've been thinking about what to do, and I don't know what the right thing to do is here. So what Ashira will do is she sticks her hand into her satchel and pulls out a perfect copy of the amulet that we made.
Interesting. Okay.
You want this? Go and get it. As she throws it into the fire behind them.
Okay, I'm going to... Ooh, this is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna need a persuasion check, please. It will
The perfect
be...
copy.
It will be at advantage. But a persuasion check, please.
Oh, fuck.
So a
Right,
9,
it's advantage. Yes! Yes!
25.
Okay.
Me.
I can also roll if this fails. I can roll something on top of that, but you'll have to let me know if it's failing or not. Because that's I think how it works.
25. I need to see. Can I just ask, your deception roll, is it the same roll as a persuasion check?
My deception is higher than my persuasion.
Okay, then it definitely won't have any impact. I probably should have gone with deception there. But yeah, 25, you're definitely safe. I just need to see whether he can roll to see this. Bear with me. You know what? I'm just gonna do it openly in chat so you can see with the perception. Yeah, you know, he believes you as he looks to it and looks to you. Is at the end of your turn.
Well, that's my action. Is Zelentrus still down?
Zelentrus is still prone, yes.
I don't think you'd let me use my bonus action to try and at least get him up onto his feet.
I will not. I want him down.
Okay, Daddy.
Rules is written. Hey, we're doing it. Rules is written.
What? Yeah, no, I get it's rules as written, but is it rules as written? What's the action required to pick someone
It would be the help
up?
action.
Would it be a help action? Okay.
Essentially.
Okay.
Use the
So I
same.
know there is a rule for getting someone up off the ground prone. There's a specific rule for it, but I don't know. And I don't.
Let me check.
Because I don't know whether the
Let me
command
check.
spell ends at the end of my... Because this is the other thing as well. If the command spell doesn't end at the end of my turn, if it ends at the start... It kind of depends. If it ends at the end of my turn, then I can just be picked back up, but...
It uses their action to grapple the creature and pull them up. That is the rules
Okay, cool.
as written.
Okay, so I can't use my bonus action to help him up. That's okay.
You're currently surrounded by a lot of Creed members who look a little bit hungry.
Yeah, I will bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And open the door.
Bonus action disengage, open the door. Okay, perfect. Yeah. You open the door and you see outside Diego is dancing, selling your lemonade.
Yeah, but I will stay where I am as long as it means that the guys can still come in. Otherwise, I'll move wherever I'm disengaged.
They can definitely move through you. There is someone standing right next to the door.
I'll actually stand on this side, and there you go.
You disengaged, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, perfect.
I've been disengaged.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. On the end of your...
Before we go on, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
I was just reading my spell, and I found out that on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage only.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
So-
damage, please.
That's gonna be 2d10. Oh, sorry, that's a d20.
That's 2d12.
Wait, now for the good one.
Okay.
11.
Wow, they just got higher as you rolled it. But yeah, we rolled a 2d20 first, which was 5, 2d12, which was 10, and then 2d10, which came to 11, which is kind of nuts. So you just gradually increased as the dice got smaller. So it's half that. And can I ask what type of damage it is?
Radiant.
It's radiant damage. Okay, as he would have taken... Yes, he would have taken some radiant damage. Okay, very nice. And is that the end of your turn, Ashira, as you disengage and move out of the line of fire there? Perfect. And with that, I will say... Oh. Yes, I will say that with that, you notice that Redfoot seeing Zelentrus down, he sees the fire behind him. But first of all, he will attack Zelentrus with a dagger. As he uses just a plain dagger. While Zelentrus is down on the ground, you see he pulls the dagger out to hit you with a 10 to hit.
I actually have an AC of 15.
Here we go again. Okay, cool. As he misses, he looks up and he sort of goes, interesting. Before he steps away, he just looks to you, Zelentrus, looks to you, Ashira, and steps away towards the fire. I will say that your throw landed with, because it was a 25 for persuasion, I'd say you just threw it roughly in this direction. It's not completely singed, and as a free action here, he just collects it in his hand and looks at it. With a 25 and with the deception roll that you rolled before to make this look and seem like the stone that it was, which was a 30 for deception, he looks to you both. There's a smile on his face.
Wait, he rolled a 30?
You guys rolled a 30 when you forged it.
When we made it.
Oh, okay.
He looks
okay.
you, he
Or like
smiles.
a 32 or something stupid like
Yeah.
that.
He smiles. Wasn't so hard, was it? And you see that he begins to, as a bonus action, he will shapeshift. As you see his form begins to change. He studies each of you, and with the final word, he looks to you all. Zelentrus, you on the ground, see him lock eyes with you. You're not ready, but you will be. The candlelight stretches, his outline blurs slightly, and from dissolution, you just see his skin sort of unravels into vapor. His cloak collapses into a drifting smoke, and the mist of his form rises in the room. You notice that it begins to slip between beams and cracks in the ceiling. The room grows colder, but you're not alone. The rest of them stare and look towards you. And it's with that that his turn ends, and we come to Mirabelle.
What do these other guys look like? Do they still look like they want to eat us?
The ones with the red dots, they look like they're salivating at the mouth. The other two, or the other three I should say, have what looks to be a dagger in hand, one of which looks frozen in place by the fireplace. This one over here.
Yeah, well, I'm not having that. I'm going to cast Burning Hands on the two in front of me.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll for that. Is it a dex save? Perfect. Thank you. It is a dex save. Thank you very much. Yes, as the first one fails, that's the one with the orange dot there, and the other one with an 11 also fails. So an 8 and 11 both fail the DC 16. So they take the 3d6 if you'd like to roll damage. Very nice, as 10 points of damage singe into the flesh of this one here, and you see he just begins to sort of burn and whittle away. The one on the right looks particularly bad, as all his sort of cloak and robes are singed, his flesh is burnt. You can see he looks in agony. But the one on the left doesn't appear to be phased, as their fangs look towards you and his eyes glare into yours. Is that the end of your turn?
Lovely. Yes, that is.
Perfect. As we then come to Zelentrus, who is no longer under the command.
Cool. I'll use half my movement and stand up. I think that's right?
Yep.
Cool. And first things I will say is, hey, get the bloodsuckers, but leave the creed. Or leave the people. As I think Vestige is going to move here to try and get closer to Ashira to hopefully give her sneak attack at some point. I think Zell's gonna bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
To the end of the table here. Fuck. No, I shouldn't have done that. I should have packed the bladed. That was silly. Okay, no worries. I will still. I'll Eldritch Blast the vampire. This one.
Okay.
That's a lot. Oh, actually, unless I have something else, which I might do. I don't. So yeah, I'll just straight up Eldritch Blast. That's fine. Ugh, that's a 9 to hit.
A 9 unfortunately misses.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, that is it for my. Yeah, that's it for my turn.
Perfect. As you say this, you notice that this one over here, which was hesitating as we come to the Creed's turn, he looks hesitant, and as you say, don't hurt the others, he turns and begins to walk towards Sylas. However, standing next to you, Sylas, he will actually attack the other loyalist. As with a 10, he unfortunately misses, but it's very clear that this one at least is attacking the Redfoot loyalist here. In addition, you notice that the other one next to Ashira continues to attack Ashira with a 9 to hit. That's this one here.
Yep.
Missing. And the last one next to you, who was burnt to smithereens, tries to hit you, Mirabelle, with a 12 to hit. Missing.
Misses.
Perfect, and that's the end of their turn. One appears to have been swayed. Sylas, we come to you.
I will move my Moonbeam, Starbeam, to the guy that just attacked me.
Okay.
So I will need a DC 15 con save from him.
Perfect. Con save it is. Yep, can do that. And that is a 6, so he fails.
He misses. So he will get 9 radiant damage.
Very nice. Yep, as he takes 9 points of damage.
As a bonus action, I also assume my Archer form.
Okay.
And I will hurl the Archer form attack to the one who is slightly in front of Mirabelle.
Very nice. Yep.
21.
21 definitely hits.
21.
6 radiant damage.
6 additional radiant damage. Very, very nice. As yes, you do another 6 points of radiant damage to this creature here. As he takes...
Does the radiant damage look like it does any more damage
does not.
than regular damage? Or okay, interesting.
It does not.
Motherfucker.
You wouldn't necessarily notice, but I will tell you it does not.
Okay.
And I will, upon hearing Zel's words about protecting the Creed, I will stay here with the guy who just stabbed the vampire guy.
Very nice. Perfect.
And that's the end of my turn.
As we come to the end of your turn, we come to Elirr.
First question.
Yeah.
Do I hear Zel from where I'm standing? Was the door open?
If with the door open, yes.
I was
With the
over
door-
at the door before.
I would say you probably heard just the faintest sound of it. Yes.
Cool. I would... Oh, no. Not that. Goddamn, how do I undo this? Sorry, I just misclicked. Okay, I want to go there. That's for...
As you step through the door, you notice
Okay.
one is.
Can
on
I
the left.
identify people that are the Creed and not the Creed at like a quick glance?
I would say, with a quick glance, you can say there are those that look to be salivating at the mouth with their fangs exposed, which are the ones with the orange dots.
Orange, okay.
The others all look very similar, but don't appear to be at least salivating towards you.
Okay, so I guess I will repeat what Zel said to the guys outside, like, don't attack the ones that look normal. And he goes on to go there.
As you do, you would take an opportunity attack.
Sure.
Okay.
I will have my reaction and cast Spiny Shield.
Okay, 23 to hit.
Cool. That hits.
Cool. As you take 8 points of slashing damage.
Sure. I create. Since I did the Spiny Shield, he gets 2d4 back at him.
Very nice. Yep.
And
he
I
takes
take
5
the rest
points.
of the 3, but I also get, because of the abjuration conjurer thingy, I get the aura. God damn it, come on.
Because you are
Why is it
abjuration.
loading
Yeah.
so slow? Yeah. Create the ward for 14 temporary hit points. So I take 3 damage. Cool. And then do I see the shapeshifter guy?
You do not. He
I do
was a
not.
mist that went
Cool.
into the ceiling.
Lovely. That messes up my plan. Da, 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 da. I don't want to hurt people. Great. Do one of the two next to Mirabelle with the orange dot look hurt?
They both appear to be injured. This one here looks like it's been set on fire. This one was just attacked by you.
Okay. I guess we'll go for that one down there with the Toll of the Dead.
Okay. If you want to put that up in the chat for me.
Can you please load? Go. Toll of the Dead for damage. DC 16 Wisdom save.
DC 16 wisdom save. So with a wisdom save, a 19 as he succeeds.
Lovely. So he takes no damage, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, no effect.
Cool. Thanks.
Is that the
I'm
end
done.
of your turn? Very nice. As we come to Judge.
Cool. I will use my action to dash, and I can get right here, and that is it. As I will just stand next to Mirabelle, shield and hammer out, and just, all right, who's ready to die? And that's the end of my turn.
Short and sweet. I like it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a recent addition, and I've also just only realized that some of these guys may be undead.
Okay.
But my Helm of Brilliance now houses multiple diamonds.
It does.
And any undead that is within 30 feet of my helm takes 1d6 radiant damage on the start of their turn.
How close do they have to be?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's have you roll 1d6 for me, please, for last turn. Because I think it's only... I don't know how many turns it's been. I'm going to say 2. This is the second one coming up. So yes, on their turn. So they take 2 from the last one. And then additionally, if you could roll it again for this turn, as we're just coming to their turn now. An additional 3. Okay. Yes. Yeah. That's rough. Okay. Very nice. Yes, I do a total of 5 over two turns. Yeah, they also realize that that's where this is coming from, by the way. Just so you know, they're not stupid. As it
So you were
glows-
saying Yeah,
Yep.
it has been...
Yep.
I suppose it would have been glowing as we came in here.
Yep,
But
probably, but you know,
Oops.
it is what it is. As yeah, they will.
it's my head torch.
The first one, the one next to you, Ashira, will claw towards you with a 20 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
As you take 7 points of slashing damage, he will then claw again with a 21 to hit.
That also hits.
As you take another 8 points of damage, for a total of 15 points of damage from that creature this turn. The one next to you, Ashira, next to Judge as well, sorry. Next to Judge. The one next to Judge and Mirabelle, so this one up here. He will, you know what? He's going to attempt to grapple Mirabelle. So Mirabelle, can I please have you... I believe it'd be a contested strength check, am I right? Question to the group. It is contested strength.
The
Grapple?
defendant can use Dex or Strength.
Dex or strength. So up to you which roll you'd like to do. You need to beat
Yeah,
a 6
alright.
strength. with a dex of a 1, you do not, and you gain the grappled condition. As you are now grappled, it will attempt to bite you. So I need a Constitution saving throw DC 14, please. As you succeed with a 15. Wow. So on a success, nothing happens, I believe. Failure 5. Has the grapple failure. Hit point. Target's hit by master. Yeah, I think you just succeed. That's my understanding of this.
Cool. Someone get this thing off me.
Yeah, I don't seem to have a bite attack on here.
I was going to say, that is... So it says bite action, and then it says one creature within 5 feet that is willing or grappled.
Yeah.
So wouldn't the grapple be the action, so they wouldn't be able to use bite?
They
wouldn't be able to do it anyway, right?
Technically, yeah. But I'm just confused why they don't have a bite action on the sheet. That's strange. But yeah, no, it grapples you. So you are now grappled. And I'm just checking something. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. The last one over here will attempt to grapple you, Sylas, as well. So can I have a strength check from you or a dex?
I think what it's saying is if they are grappled, it's an auto hit. So there's no 2 hit, it just does damage because they can't miss in that scenario.
Gotcha. So it would be either a strength save or a dex save from you, please. Sylas.
It's also not a saving throw, it's just an ability check.
It's a con saving throw for DC 14.
No, for grapple.
Oh, I see.
It's just
I
a
see
strength
for the
or
grapple.
dex.
Yeah, sorry, I'm caught between 2 conversations. Yes, so it'd be strength or dex from you, please.
Just a flat roll?
Yeah.
Or save?
Flat roll.
How does it work again?
It's contested strength or dex from you versus his 21 strength. So you are now grappled with a 16 as well. So you are both grappled, which means you cannot move from where you are until you are broken free from the grapple. But other than that, I believe you can still use attacks. They might be at disadvantage, is my understanding. I need to double check the ruling on that. But yeah, that will be the end of their turn as we come to Diego.
Okay, I will run my full movement to this spot here. Ooh, this doesn't look good, does it?
Welcome to the combat.
Yeah, thank you. So just so I'm aware, Mirabelle and Sylas are grappled. Are they grappled by the orange dotted people?
The orange dotted people, yes.
Okay. Sylas is way out of my range. I guess what I will do this turn then is I'm going to cast Bane.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on the 2 orange dotted people near me and the other one next to Ashira.
This one here.
So those 3 targets?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so those 3. That's what I'll do for this.
Perfect.
It is, I'll throw the spell up. It is a charisma save, DC 14.
DC 14, okay.
Yeah.
Charisma. So this is the first one by the door, the second orange dot, and last but not least on the other side, the other guy who is with the con save, sorry, charisma save.
Charisma,
6, so all 3 fail.
All 3 have a negative D4 on any ability checks that they do, saving throws going forward.
Perfect.
Sorry, attack rolls and saving throws going forward. So all 3 of them. Then I will bonus action Bardic Inspiration Ashira, because she's next.
Okay.
So you'll get a Bardic, see if you can do anything with that. And as I do, I will bamf 30 feet invisible over here.
Okay, very nice. I'm just going to put a marker on these just for me to have a reference on who they are as well.
I also have concentration, and I'm also invisible.
Very nice. Okay, yep. As they now are baned, and Ashira, you have the Bardic Inspiration just before we come to your turn.
Lovely. Okay, so it's the one on my right that just attacked me, correct?
Mm-hmm.
The orange, blue.
Correct.
Okay. Ashira uses her bonus action to engage start up Eldritch Maul, which means that her tattoos that she recently got will start to glow. And this sort of like aura just starts emanating. It's a little bit sinister, I would think. So that starts, and the psychic blade appears in her hand as she goes to stab the one next to her. For 12.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my bardic inspiration to add it to my roll, which is a d6.
1d6, as you've currently got a 12 with the d6 roll, bringing you to a 15, which unfortunately misses.
Okay, fine. That's okay, but my offhand, I will still go with my bladed fang for 26.
I'm going to be that
if
guy.
This creature...
Do you not get advantage due to flanking?
Huh?
No? Okay, ignore me.
We've not used that roll.
26.
We've never. Yeah.
26.
Huh? It's been 5 years.
26 definitely hits.
Because of this being the Silver Fang fan, if this thing is actually a shapeshifter, it would also take radiant damage. So I have to ask you, is this a shapeshifter?
It is not a shapeshifter.
That's unfortunate, but it's okay. So the damage there is 8 for piercing and 8 for sneak, because it would have still ticked.
8 for, so 16 total.
And Eldritch Maul.
Okay.
Would have also popped, which is a 1d6.
Yep, if you want to roll that.
For another 4, so that's
It's a
12.
total of
on
20
him.
points of damage?
No, 12.
Okay, so the 8 points of damage is with the sneak attack included as that 4, is that right? Okay, gotcha. That's why I was confused. Okay, cool. So 8 plus the 4, so 12 points of damage total.
Yes.
Very nice. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my bonus action. Yeah,
Very, very nice.
that is my whole turn.
Very nice. As we then come to Mirabelle.
He can. I'm still grappled, obviously, but I can still attack him.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this, because I think if I hang on, I'm gonna sort of as he sort of gets me, I just try and turn around in his grasp and basically touch his face with my burning hands.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll for that. It's a dex save, I believe.
Yep, DC 16 if I recall.
It's going to be interesting for him
Correct.
trying to avoid this. I
Yeah.
think because you're literally being held, I'm going to rule that this is a disadvantage for him, because he's literally holding you. So I'm going to just rule that it's a disadvantage. So it is a 7 dex save.
Do you want to roll a minus 1d4 on that as well?
I will. Sure. Let's do it. Yes, it's
Yes,
a 3
Matthew,
because it's
exactly.
the total. So it's a 3 on that dex save. So he fails. If you'd like to roll damage for your burning hands as they sear
And the other guy,
into
right?
his face. Depends. Are
Because
you?
it's a cone. It's
Yeah.
a cone, isn't it? So
It is a cone, but yeah, I have to attack the other guy as well, otherwise I hit Judge. So
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he, with a 22, successfully avoids
yeah,
it.
fucking.
There's no minus D4
That's
there.
that's
either.
great.
Takes
So,
half.
3d6.
He does take half. Yeah, he does indeed.
Oh, that's poor.
As you do 6 points of damage to the one in front of you, and you notice that the Creed member who is attacking you also falls singed to the floor.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Collateral damage.
It is what it is. Yep. He did stab you So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But it was a 6-point damage. Very nice. Yep. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
That was the end of my turn. Yeah.
Very nice. At the end of your turn, we come to Zelentrus.
Is the one who just fell dead?
Oh, they're dead. They're singed. They were on 1 HP, and now they are dead.
So, like, what I'm saying is, could I? So there's no, it's not like death saving throws. I couldn't revive. I couldn't.
Okay. Technically.
No, that's not the rules. That's not the rules.
Technically,
That's not
they
the
are
rules.
dead.
No, I'm just checking. They're dead. Okay, so it's not a hit. I'd have to
I'm
use
not
like
gonna
a
say
revivify
you
or something
could.
to.
Yeah.
There's a death curse anyway.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say.
they're gone. Motherfucker, dead.
I'm not gonna say it needs to go the whole way through their hit points as an NPC.
Okay. Zell will first of all rattle move over to here. That's where Vestige is. Zell will call out to the last one that's remaining.
The one that hasn't switched
and
over. This one here.
The one that hasn't switched over.
Okay.
Was that by any chance the one that was also kind of looking around at the
There was
like
two.
name of Azulara?
So there was two. There was this one over here, which is fighting with Sylas, not against Sylas, but with Sylas, and then this one over here who was hesitant. Yeah, those are the two.
Okay. So the okay, cool. I'll say, if you're still not convinced about Azulara, here's the relic. As I channel the relic to cast Hex on the vampire attacking Sylas, or vampire grappling Sylas, and I'll give it disadvantage on ability checks, specifically strength checks. So if Sylas wants to break the grapple in his next turn, it should have disadvantage.
Perfect.
And then, which of the vampires looks the healthiest? These guys have got the one up here. These guys have got the ones up here.
The one by Sylas definitely looks the healthiest.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna chuck an Eldritch Blast over at him.
Okay.
Let me just use my spell slot there. See if I can actually hit this turn. That's a 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
11 points of force damage.
As it does the full 11 points of force damage, you see that he sort of takes the brunt of it, but still has Sylas gripped tightly.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Gosh, I wish I'd taken
Very nice. Can I have a persuasion check for you, please?
Yes.
As you say these words across the
16.
hall. Beats it. As the last member looks to you with the relic of Azulara, you see his eyes open wide, and as we come to his turn, he turns to you, Ashira. Sees that you seem to be handling yourself at least a little bit, sees that Mirabelle is being grappled, and he steps up onto the table to attack the other. I'm going to ask, do you take the opportunity attack as he turns to walk away? He appears to look at you, after looking at Zell, leave you, and walk towards the other with his scimitar raised.
If you say I'd also seen these guys, like this guy fought against the other one guy.
Yep, you would have seen that.
I think I would be like, okay, like this is good. I would have just let him.
Cool. As he gets his scimitar and he misses.
Minus 1d4, please.
He misses. He misses. It's that one, but I'll roll it. The minus 1d4. It is literally a 1, even with the bonus.
He's so bad. We need to kill him for the creed's sake.
But he tries to slash towards the one grappling Mirabelle, and misses. The other one will attack towards the one attacking you, Sylas, with a nat 20, so 23 to hit, so he gets the crit damage. So he does 7 points of slashing damage into the one next to you. And you see it sort of turn slightly, looking towards it. And that's the end of their turn as we come to you, Sylas, who is currently grappled.
I will do nothing to ungrapple myself. I will use a guiding bolt though
Okay.
on the vampire that is standing in front of Judge and Mirabelle.
Okay.
I'll be disadvantaged.
It would be at disadvantage because you are currently within range of an enemy.
Yeah, let me take that. Guiding bolt.
Sorry, I give the disadvantage on the guy, and you're like, fuck it, I don't care.
15?
15, unfortunately. Technically, do I have to roll a d4? No.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it misses.
our
It
AC.
misses. It misses.
That's...
I'm trying to give you guys any kind of luck I can, but I can't bend it that way.
Sorry, yeah, Tanner. Yeah, I tried. I will also use an archer form attack to the same guy,
Okay. Perfect.
which is also 15, which misses.
Which does miss. And can I ask, your moonbeam, is it still up with concentration?
It is.
So do you
And I
move it
was
or
going
keep it
to
the same?
say that I will leave it in place.
Okay, perfect. So that is a dex save? Or does it just do
yeah,
damage?
but it's on his. Let me.
On his turn or your turn?
Let me just quickly look at the spell. That's the wrong one. Creature also makes a save when the spell's area moves into a space or when it enters a spell's area or ends its turn there.
Okay, if it ends its turn there. Perfect.
On his turn, yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
And
Sorry,
that is the end of my turn.
Very nice. And at the end of your turn, we then come to Elirr.
How many people are still, like, from these three down here? Are they all enemies? Like considered enemies right
The
now?
two orange ones are enemies. At this stage, only the orange ones are enemies.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just catapult. I guess. Is there one still? No, one of them is still grappling Mirabelle, right?
Correct. That's this one at the top. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I won't do that. Let me just do sleep on both of them.
Interesting.
Can they sleep? Who knows?
That's a good question. Technically.
Yeah.
Okay. DC Wisdom save 16. 16 Wisdom save. Okay. The one to the top fails. Is it an area? Let me just check. So you can cast it on both?
I think it's a creature choice, right?
Yeah, so I need you to...
5-foot radius sphere. Okay, I guess I can't cast it on both, right?
No.
Because a spear is only 2 spaces. Yeah. Fine, we'll just do the one that is holding Mirabelle. If
Cool.
that's
And
hopefully the
he
one that
fails,
already-
so he drops the grapple. And he does fall asleep, as he doesn't have immunity
That's not
to
how
sleep.
sleep works.
He doesn't have immunity to sleep.
Doesn't make him fall asleep on this turn. He has to make another save on his next.
Oh, on
the
his
next
turn. On his turn. Sorry, guys. My brain
Yeah.
is all over the place today. I'm not 100%.
He's incapacitated though. Right?
If the target
Yeah, if he fails to save
But
a
he's on a
condition,
wisdom save or
incapacitated
have to be
condition.
incapacitated until the end of a turn. And then repeat the save.
Yeah, he's incapacitated now. Each creature of your choice
Then he
within
would-
5-foot range must succeed on a wisdom save or has the incapacity condition until the end of its next turn. At which point it must
Each creature of
repeat
my
the save.
choice.
Yes, and it was that one creature.
Yeah.
So it is incapacitated.
Yeah. Which then probably also means their arms go slack and it doesn't
cannot
hold
take
around anymore.
actions or reactions. That's the incapacitation rules.
Still grappling though.
Yes, it's still holding,
Oh.
but it cannot take any actions.
Wow.
But I get advantage when I swing my hammer at him.
It's okay, I can get out.
Is that the end of your turn, Elirr? As you put one to sleep, or try to put one to sleep?
Yeah, it's the end of my turn, I guess.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As we then come to Judge.
Yeah, finally, I can actually do something in combat. Oh man. I'm gonna swing my hammer down at the dude grappling Mirabelle.
Okay.
Sick and tired of this. Does he have an advantage? Because he's incapacitated. He can't move.
He can't take actions or reactions. I don't know if that means you get advantage.
Stupid. Alright, doesn't matter. Watch this. Not 20 anyway. Dang it.
19 definitely hits.
Oh, Silvery Barb's
Okay.
jet. No, I'm joking.
14 damage.
Yeah, that hurts as he winces as he takes this hit, as all 14 points sort of crush him. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Okay. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Compel Duel on the dude grappling Mirabelle.
Okay, if you could put it up in the chat for me, please.
Yeah.
Wisdom save, okay. Another wisdom save. These guys have decent wisdom. 21.
Dang it.
Can you take a D4 off that, please?
No point.
I will. I'll
rules
do it, but yeah. It was a 4, so yeah, it would have been a 17, which still succeeds.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, he's good.
Why would you do that?
Perfect.
then?
Is that
Doesn't
the-
succeed anyway.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'll stay right here.
Perfect. As we then come to their turn, the one grappling, I need to do a wisdom save, don't I?
They immediately take 5d6. 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
Because they start
okay.
their turn. Not 5d6.
Thank you for that. As they all take 5 points of radiant damage. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep. Thank you very much.
That's if they're not.
They're all.
You know,
I'm going to.
resistant or something. Then.
I need to just check something. It's 30 feet, right?
I put a. Can you see my circle around me?
So the other one's
I
not.
put a circle around
So
me.
the other one's not in range, so he doesn't take damage.
No.
Cool. Ooh, sorry. He doesn't
Maybe I
take
should.
damage. No, you're good. You're good. So he doesn't take it, but the other two do. Okay, cool. So that's at the beginning of your turn. Sorry, of their turn, and then I have to do the.
Yep.
Is it wisdom save for the? Yes, beginning of their turn, right? At which point it must repeat the save. So it has the incapacitated condition until the end of its next turn, at which point it must repeat the save. At the end of its next turn. So this one can't do anything, so he will have to just do the action. So let me do the wisdom save for him. He falls asleep. And I will do the 1d4 because you guys will definitely ask me to anyways, but he, with a 4, falls asleep, which means I will
Slightly
say
deeper now.
you are not grappled. He drops the grapple. And he is now asleep. Ignore the skull and crossbones.
The grapple just becomes draped arms over as he falls asleep on your shoulders.
He just falls asleep, which means he is
Ew.
unconscious until
Just a drunk guy.
for the duration
For
until
the
the spell
duration.
ends, or on the target, or if it receives damage from someone within 5 feet, or takes an yeah. Okay, so until he takes damage again. The other one, however, will bite towards you, Sylas, as you are still grappled.
Big move.
You're still grappled, so I need a con save, please, from you.
Conceive.
DC 14.
12.
As you fail, so you gain. So it'd be
Gain.
4. Hold on.
It's already rolled it.
Oh, it's rolled it. So it's 14, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 4 piercing and 10 necrotic damage.
There it is. There, yeah.
Jeez.
Nice.
Oh, wait. I have resistance against necrotic.
You do. But yeah, he bites towards you.
You also permanently lose that 14. That 10, which would be rounded down to 5. Which means you can't heal that back up. I don't know how permanent this is. Decreases for an amount of equal to the number of damage from the vampire, and then he regains 5
He
hit
regains
points.
5 hit points. He does.
But your hit point maximum decreases by the amount equal to the necrotic damage, so you lose 5 total health as well.
We
But
need to take that.
there must be a way to get that back, because that's rough if not.
5 hit
If that
points
happened
you've
to
taken
Zell.
away. Just keep that in mind. 5 hit points is down.
I'll write it down. Yeah.
Cool. And with that, he also gets to make 2 claw attacks, so he will. So 13 to hit.
That misses.
And a 17 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
As you take 8 points of additional claw slashing damage. And the last one, seeing you, Ashira, he will try and claw towards you with an 8 to hit
Nope.
and a 24 to hit.
Yep.
As you take 6 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And that will be the end of their turn, as the other one is incapacitated. Unconscious now. As we then come to Diego.
Hold up, wait a minute. I need a save.
Which save?
From the guy
yes.
that just attacked me.
Thank you. And that is a deck save, correct?
Con save.
Con save, thank you very much. There's a lot of different things going on. He fails, so he takes...
Wonderful. 9 damage, radiant.
Wow, okay. Nice.
Fuck that guy.
You're getting a little bit off on him. Nice. Very nice. Yes, as he drops down, taking that radiant damage as well. And we come to Diego.
Okay. I appear back into existence in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I will step 10 feet this way and chuck a healing word towards Sylas's way to try and help him out a little bit.
Very nice.
Let me just chuck that up. Kadunk. At first level, you get 8 hit points back. Hopefully that, gives you another round. And then I will run... Oh. You know what? There's no point. I'll run 10 feet back this way, and I will then hit the guy, the vampire dude at the bottom, with a vicious mockery. So I need a wisdom save, DC 14, please, from the guy at the bottom.
Wisdom save. An 8.
Yeah. Nice. So he takes a whopping 1 point of psychic damage, but has disadvantage on his next strike. Oh, and he also needs a negative 1d4 on that wisdom save.
Perfect. Okay.
Which he definitely already failed.
Yeah. He has negative d4, which is a 3, so it's a 5 wisdom, so he definitely fails. And you do that 1 point of additional damage, which brings him down to this much. Very nice. And that is the end of your turn. He now has disadvantage on what was it, sorry?
On the next attack he makes. He also still has the negative d4 on him at the top, so yeah.
Okay, cool. So next attack, I will just put a green dot. Lots of different status conditions happening, but there's lots of you. Is at the end of your turn. Thank you very much. As we come to Ashira.
Quick one. I did also a thing that I forgot damage. I hexed the guy who I attacked last turn, and I didn't do the 1d6 necrotic.
Go for it.
Which is the vampire attacking silence. Could I vote? Thank you.
Did you hit? Yes, you did. Yes, go for it.
I did and did damage. That's 6. 6 necrotic damage.
Very nice. As you do another. Yes. Very, very nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. As we then come to Ashira.
Oh, just for clarification, when you said the guy disappeared, did you say like his form just sort of disappeared?
His entire form turns to a mist or a smoke, raised to the ceiling, and seemingly filtered through the cracks in the floorboards.
Above us.
Above you.
Okay. In that case, I won't do what I was thinking of doing. I'm gonna attack the guy next to me.
Okay.
With a psychic blade.
Yep.
For 19.
19 definitely hits.
That's 20 points, which 9 is psychic, 5 is force, and 6 is sneak.
20 points of damage. Okay. Yeah. That hits.
And
that's nice.
then is he still up?
He's still up, yeah, but he's looking rough. He's definitely bloodied.
That's okay. I will then follow that up with my offhand, with my fan as I go to slash across his face. 26.
Hits.
But because my first attack hit this time, I actually get advantage. I will roll it again just in case. That's 27.
27 hits.
I will roll the damage. That's a whopping 4 points of damage.
Very
Additional.
nice. Yeah, as you do another additional 4 points of damage. Yeah, he's bleeding out, but he's still up.
I will then bonus action steady aim and stay where I am.
Okay, very nice. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Perfect. As we
Kind of
then
looks confused.
come to Mirabelle.
I am going to first of all use 2 sorcery points and buy back 1 level 1 spell slot.
Very nice.
And that activates my sorcerer's. What the hell is it? Spellfire sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that I can. Hang on. Let me throw that up for you. I'm gonna use the damage. Here you go. I'm gonna use the radiant fire, and I will give radiant damage to the guy that Ashira just totally pummeled. That's 1d4 radiant damage.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, that's 4 points. Very nice.
As you pump another 4 points of damage into this, bleeding, bloodied.
How badly does he look right now? How bad is it?
He's definitely had a lot of hits here, but he's still standing. He still looks like he could do a hit. He could take another hit.
Okay, in that case, I will try and use Crown of Madness on him. I will throw that up for you. No? Yeah, go on.
Crown of Madness.
Wow, that's... Oh yeah, there you go.
16 wisdom save.
Or be charmed.
With an 11, minus the 1d4. I won't forget. With a 10, he definitely fails. And he is now charmed.
Yeah, he's now charmed. He's got a little fiery crown over his head. And, well, yeah, if in the next turn, I'm gonna have him attack the one currently sleeping.
Okay, perfect. And that's the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Perfect, thank you very much. As we come to Zelentrus.
Okay. He's looking roughest.
Do you want me to tell you what you would see looking around?
Yeah, is the one that I've hexed before looking pretty darn rough?
The one that you've hexed, the one that's looking the most rough is the one by the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the one. I should go for the one I've hexed anyway. I'm gonna bonus action bring the gun to my hand, pack weapon.
Very nice.
With the relic inside of it, and I'm probably gonna have to move to get into range first. 1, 2, 3. I might actually. This might be a disadvantage still. If it is, that's a pain. Yeah, that would be a disadvantage. Well, I've got the pistol now, but I'm not going to use it because it would be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So but I will look through it and I will Eldritch Blast through it because it does become my spellcasting focus.
Perfect. Okay.
And I'm just going to Eldritch Blast. A 17 to hit.
Hits.
That's 12 force damage plus 4
Hex.
necrotic damage.
Is that from the hex and
From
necrotic?
Hex. That's
Perfect.
from Hex, yeah.
Very nice. And I will ask you,
For 16 total.
after you've done this hit, do you do anything else on your turn?
No, I've bonus actioned, I've moved, I've shot. Yeah, that's it for me.
I will ask, as I'm being nice here, does the vestige do anything on your turn?
No, there's no benefit to the vestige
Okay.
moving anywhere. So,
Cool.
thank you.
All right. And that is the end of your turn. Very nice, as you do a whopping 16 points of damage.
16.
Very nice. As we then come to the Creed. The Creed, the one still standing. Oh, he notices that the one has fallen asleep. He doesn't attack it. He notices the one that has been Crown of Madness. I don't think he'd attack it either, noticing the drop in their personalities. And then the other one on the other side next to Sylas, he will definitely attack again, missing the loyalist here, but still fighting on your side. As we then come to Sylas.
Upon looking what happened last turn, Sylas kind of panics, and in a reflex, he uses Thunder Wave to the guy who is grappling him.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah.
So I will need a DC 15 con save.
Yeah, and this would drop. So that is a 4, so he fails.
And he gets 7
So he
Thunder
takes
Wave damage.
7 Thunder Wave. And I believe because you Thunder Waved, it also breaks the grapple.
He is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Correct. It breaks
Because he
the
has a failed
grapple.
save.
Very nice. And I will say, because you're at a diagonal, he is pushed to here.
I'm not sure what it does for the other guy.
Is it cone? I need to check.
It's a cube in front of you, so it's 3 squares in front.
Oh, then
15
technically it
cube,
would
yeah.
push him back. Yeah, so he would also need to do the same.
It depends if you've pushed it down or to the side.
I'm gonna let you decide, because he's
To the
here.
side.
To the side.
To the side.
So this way. Okay, so 10 feet this way. Cool. You are no longer grappled. He takes 7 points of damage. Very nice. Yeah.
I will position myself a bit back, and I will attack the same guy with the Archer form bonus attack, which is a 10.
Does it automatically hit?
Let me check. I don't think so, because it is an attack.
That's the damage.
No, it's a ranged spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the attack.
If you'd like to roll to hit.
As it's a 10.
Sorry.
It's a 10.
It's a
yeah,
10.
it's not
I read
hitting.
it as damage for some reason. I'm sorry. My
No,
brain is all over the
It's
place.
just a 10.
Yes.
If it would
a
have hit,
10
it wasn't a
unfortunately
10.
misses. Unfortunately misses.
No,
Sorry, guys.
yeah.
Sorry. I saw
worries.
damage written and my brain is gone. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn, yeah.
Very nice. As you are no longer grappled, nice and toasty in front of the fire, we then come to Elirr.
Well, Elirr, I guess, will. Good. Is that too far? Okay. Is there any other? I guess is that a pumpkin there, right next to the door?
You could move.
Yeah, I would
No,
say
the
there is a
problem is
pumpkin. There.
catapult.
Yeah, there's a pumpkin.
Yeah, I would like to catapult that pumpkin onto that guy.
Okay, onto the one furthest away. This one over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Should be 90 feet from the pumpkin to him.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
You catapulted this flying pumpkin. It is a dex save. He is good at these. 26.
Minus
What happens
54.
when it fails? It just doesn't impact, I guess.
On a failed save, so on a success, it doesn't say, does it?
On a
On a
fail,
failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving.
Yeah, but on a success.
Oh, on a success, sorry. Yeah.
There's no damage if you miss.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So, whoops.
You damage
It
the
just
wall.
goes splat into the wall, and you all see this pumpkin just. Yeah.
Pumpkin splatter everywhere.
Fairly.
That could be your brains. You better watch out. This goes up here.
Perfect. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Elirr knows all about
Very
getting
nice.
burned after
As we
couple
then
sessions.
come to Judge, that is a wild thing. Okay.
Yeah. Seeing that this dude's asleep, I look, think about it for a second. You're gonna die anyway. And I'm gonna slam my hammer down on the sleeping dude, and I'm gonna pump a divine smite into it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now he's asleep. Is it
You
an
do
advantage?
he's unconscious, and you do have advantage, yes.
Oh, bet.
I'm pretty sure any attack that hits a creature is critical. Am I right?
I think it might be. I'm literally pulling up the rules as we speak.
I think
but
you
I think it might be.
automatically crit.
Auto crit?
Yeah.
I think
As long
so.
as you hit.
I'm pretty sure that
27.
I'm pretty sure as long as you hit, 27 definitely hits, which means that you do crit damage.
Yeah. Roll this twice.
Any attack roll that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Yeah, which you are. So that is
And
an
you have
auto
advantage,
crit,
yeah.
which means that the
Yeah.
divine smite also crits. So can you tally up your numbers for me, please?
Yeah.
With a 27, you definitely hit.
33, 36, 46 damage
As
to
you do.
homeboy laying down there.
I hate to be the rules as written guy, but I'm just gonna
Shush.
check.
Shut up.
Do those numbers include any like plus stats rather than just the straight double dice rolls? So like, is your hammer like?
I think all damage types would get
D6
doubled, right?
plus
Because of the
4.
crit. Technically.
Yeah, it is.
The
but
plus
it's like
4
if they're-
doesn't double.
Yeah.
Only the
The
dice double.
modifier.
You minus a +4 to the second one. It's still 42 damage.
42 points
I
of
don't
damage.
think it mattered. He's still dead.
I will
He's
tell
dead,
you.
okay?
I
He's
will-
the rules as written.
I will tell you now. I've got it written down because I'm writing down because there's so many different things happening. He had 41 hit points.
It really
So-
mattered.
It didn't matter. It didn't. He's
With
still
42.
dead. He was
Matter.
still dead.
With 42.
Still gonna imply on the rules.
He-
Do you also have your boon from Luriel?
Oh, actually, that's true. It would be on the next crit.
I feel like I've used it already.
It's a sad waste.
Yeah.
We could say you either have it or you don't. Do you want to roll 2d8 just in
I
case?
don't have it. I
Okay.
definitely. Yeah, I've
Okay,
already used
okay.
it.
He's already used it, guys. Sorry, everyone at
He's
home.
dead as all get out. It
Cool.
doesn't
He's
matter.
dead. There are 2 remaining. Judge, 42 hit
Yeah.
points, highest of the campaign
I-
so far, I
yeah.
believe. So
Yeah.
congrats on that.
I just bring my hammer down onto his face, and I just crush his whole face in, like, it just curves in,
Nasty.
and then it takes me a minute to pull my hammer out, and
Very,
I turn to the other
very
guy
nice.
and say, "You wanna end up like him or what?"
This is the one
And
who's
I'll-
currently Crown of Madness because of
Yeah.
Mirabelle.
Yeah,
Is that the end of your
Yeah.
turn?
that is the end of my turn.
Very nice. On this, the Redfoot Loyalist. Oh, you know what?
Takes 2 radiant damage.
Does he take
Oh, it's-
damage?
yeah, no, it's a
Oh, he
bad one.
does.
It's a bad one's turn.
He does take the damage. He does take the damage. So can you roll the damage for me, please? And I'm
it's
curious,
2.
does that affect Crown of Madness at all? No. 2 points of damage.
Well, no, I'm just gonna say that he's gonna have to move to the other guy.
Perfect.
Like go kill the other one.
So he moves.
So he might move. He might move away from your range, but I don't know if that's after he takes the damage or before.
It would be
I
after.
guess
He
that's-
takes the damage immediately at the start of his
Yeah.
move.
Okay. So then yeah.
This one will run here, but it means he takes a potential opportunity attack,
No, go away.
which hits for 6 points of damage. As this thing's doing something for you guys. Yeah, it's 6 points of damage hits into him because of the Creed member. As the Loyalist sees you, Sylas, and will attack. You know what? Yeah, he'll claw attack you with a 20
No.
to hit.
No.
I should have grappled him, man.
What does
That
the
hits.
20 do? It hits. Nice. So 9 points of damage, and another attack, which is a nat 20.
Silvery Barbs.
You're lucky you got.
Been saving it.
You're lucky you got your man here. The 13 to hit.
I'll give Ashira the advantage.
Yes, you don't take the crit damage because Diego saves you, and he gets a 13, so he misses. So you'll only take the 9 points for this turn, and that is the end of his turn as you see his fangs bared towards you. The other one, who on his turn...
As we're playing rules lawyers tonight, right?
Go for it.
So it says, I was just reading up the Crown of Madness spell, and it says a spectral crown appears on the charmed target's head, and it must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turns if you choose no creature, or if no creature is within its reach.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gets to make the save at the end of each of its turns, so it will still attack one of the 3 people that are within range of it this turn.
Okay.
So you either choose for it to attack Judge or Ashira, or it might attack you.
So what do you do?
Yeah, well...
Who are you attacking?
Could attack the rat.
Could also attack
Yeah,
the
I'm the
vestige.
rat. I forgot the rat's there.
Yeah, attack the rat!
Cool. As it tries to attack your rat with a claw attack with a 16 to hit, Zelentrus.
A 16 does hit.
On the rat.
Oh no, it's got an AC of 18. Haha, no.
Very nice. It also has a... Yeah, okay. So it misses. I will say, technically, it would technically use its attack twice. Because multi-attack. Yeah, we'll go again. 7, not 1 anyways. So it is a fail. Perfect. And that is the end of his turn.
He also gets to make the save. With
He
a minus
does need
D4.
to make the save, yes. And it is a wisdom save, correct? Or con save? Wisdom. I need to double check. This is for the...
wisdom.
It is wisdom, yeah.
Crown of Madness is wisdom.
6, so he fails
you're all good.
automatically. Very nice. As we then come to Diego.
Okay, I am gonna attempt something which might not go well. I'm gonna run and jump up onto this table, spin the DOS loop out, and the guy in front of you, Sylas, I'm gonna cast Suggestion on, and I'm gonna say, obey my commands for the next 8 hours.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
It's a 9.
Cool. He is charmed by me. Does he have any advantages to charm? Well, it doesn't matter because he had disadvantage anyway. So
Does not have it.
So he has to obey my commands for the next 8 hours.
Okay, so this one is now hexed.
And I will
and
just
charmed.
shout the word stop.
As you see all the fangs bared towards you, Sylas, as it just stops in place. Technically, you guys are still in combat. Because the one with the Crown of Madness is still there. Is that the end of your turn, Diego?
Yeah, why not?
How long is the duration of suggestion? 8 hours?
8 hours is the suggestion. Bane has now dropped.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And that is now Bane has dropped.
But yeah, it lasts for 8 hours. And he has to obey my commands.
Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
And at the end of your turn, we come to Ashira.
Yeah. Well, there's still one up, and he looks very rough.
Looking very rough, yeah.
Yeah. So I have my advantage from Diego. So of course, same thing. Blade manifests in her hand as she goes to stab him straight into the chest.
You also have the steady aim, right, from previous?
Yes, but I did mess that up. It's on the same turn, but it's the next attack, which confused me. But I've never used it before, so
that's fine.
But it doesn't matter. Still advantage.
26.
So that's a 26.
Definitely hits.
That's 19 points of damage.
Okay.
8 psychic.
I'm
6
going to
force,
ask
5...
how you want to do this.
And as this blade stabs into his chest, I guess the creature shrieks out in a noise, pain or something if it feels that.
It probably tries to,
But then
but all the air escapes its lungs as you pierce.
Yeah, like a little balloon.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, the blade disappears, which leaves no mark on the creature. As he flops to the ground.
And it is with that, as he falls to the floor, the Creed members are aligned with you, having fought these off, those that remain. And the last one is under the suggestion of Diego. I'm going to ask you guys, before we end combat, do you end combat? Or do you kill the last one that Diego has suggested
attack
to
the
stop?
Creed members.
No. What I mean is there's still technically one here, right? So, yes, he is charmed to Diego, but do you end combat?
I have a question for the sake of moving around before it happens. Can I cover up the diamond that's flashing really bright lights so I'm not going to hurt this guy? That's like if I walk too close
I'm
to him.
not sure how it works, but we can check that.
Okay, well,
We
in
can
the break.
check that in the break, yes.
Could you take the helmet off and put it in the bag of holding temporarily?
You could technically do that. Yeah?
I could.
Okay, we'll say that for the sake of brevity then, combat has ended. So everybody, combat has ended. Congratulations, these were 3 CR5 creatures, and Redfoot was something a little bit more. However, with that, I think we take a short 5-minute break, come back and assess the damage. All right, let's do it. And we're back. You guys have successfully taken out what appear to be bloodsuckers of some sort, with vampiric-like fangs. Multiple people have been grabbed. One remains charmed, and Redfoot appears nowhere to be seen. What is left on the table, however, is a box, a silver lacquered box with a single black rose. In the room around you, you see the bodies of 2 vampiric-looking creatures who are loyal to Redfoot, and one of a Creed member. In addition, there are 2 other Creed members, both of which look healthy, with one other charmed by Diego. What do you guys do?
I shut the door behind me.
Okay.
Okay, very quickly, if you want to ask any questions or get this man to do anything, I can make him listen to your command.
Hey, you two, looking at the 2 Creed members.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, as they move over to you. They look a little bit shaken.
We need to find a safe way to bury the member who fell during this fight, and you guys need to tell me what you know about what's going on.
I've never seen him do that. He just puffed into smoke. Redfoot is in command at the moment because Orlando's been locked up, but Zelentrus, I didn't think it was you until you got back here. I didn't think it was really you. As you see, they're both sort of a little bit shaken. One looks lost for words. We could see to it that they're buried next to Master Keller, behind.
Orlandor told me that that's not his real burial place anyway. If you didn't know, Orlandor killed Master Keller. Everything that's been fed to you during the time I've been away has been lies. Orlandor caused the original uprising that saw me put him... he forged the documents that put me in prison. He caused the uprising.
I don't know. They look like they're just trying to process all this information that you just dropped on them.
Zell kind of takes both their heads and kind of pulls them in together.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of eyes closed, and just says, everything will be okay. We will find clarity. But we have to get the Creed back on side, okay?
Okay. As will our guide us.
Absolutely. And I hold the relic out and I say, I'm going to help you tend to this issue whilst my friends question whatever that thing is. But first, I just need to talk to a couple more of my friends.
Okay.
Ashira, Judge, could you come into a corner with me quickly?
Before I walk, I would have given my helm of brilliance to Mirabelle to put into the bag
Perfect.
before
yes.
I start moving around.
I'm going to basically, could I get the help action off Ashira to sleight of hand the stone to Judge? Because I don't want to be carrying it if Redfoot's going to come chasing after me for it. And I don't, even if I trust everyone else, I don't want everyone else to, I don't want people outside the party to know that I've kind of handed this off.
Okay. Go for it if you want to do the rolls.
Well, that's a 12.
With a 12, yeah, you sneakily pass the stone over to Judge, who now has the Starlight Stone in his grasp. I will say it glows when it's like not obscured by something. You can visibly see it glows.
I guess with my passive perception, I just see the whole thing.
You would see the entire thing, yes.
Oh.
I would say actually most of you. Actually, with a 12, I think all of you see that. However, I will tell you, the Creed members do not.
Awesome. Cool. Are you okay to hold on to this?
Sure, I'll hold on to it.
I mean, it's not safe with me at the moment, so...
What are you planning on doing?
Now? Well, I mean, if you guys go and question that thing, I'm gonna help the Creed members with this body and maybe get a little more information on what else is going on in the Creed. What are you thinking?
Just make sure they didn't do anything too bad. We don't know what they were made to do.
I know that you have your duties, but if it was anything like when I was in charge, then they're victims here. Maybe at the end of all this, we can talk about the best way forward, and hopefully we can be on the same page. But for now, I think it's the best for us as well to find out.
The main enemy is not here. Let's deal with that first.
I appreciate this a lot, Judge. I know it's not easy. And Zell kind of taps you on the arm, kind of looks at Ashira and just goes, "That was a great idea, by the way, with the amulet." And then goes over to help the Creed members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that in this moment, essentially they help carry the body of the other one between them to sort of move it away from the others. Yeah, the rest of you, while Zell is helping them out, what is it that you do?
Sylas is holding his sickle out to the vampiric dude that just bit him. And he goes with his hands around his neck. Does he feel anything?
Around the neck of the loyalist here?
Mine.
Around your neck. Around your neck. Yeah, you do. You feel a little bit of what feels like blood as you were bitten.
Right. Do I feel puncture wounds?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You do. You feel this sort of raised skin and the slightly sore hole where you're bleeding from. It's not critical, but it is in a dangerous location. It's still
it's there.
There,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did I see Sylas get bit by this creature?
Yeah,
I did,
you
right?
would have
'Cause
seen
I
that.
was in the room.
You would have seen that.
I would walk up to him and I will lay on hands and I will put all 20 of my hit points into him. And as I do, I'll also use the alternative thing, which would be to cure a disease or neutralize a poison. If something was affecting him, I would use my lay on hands and neutralize it.
Yep. So Sylas, you do gain the full hit points from this lay on hands. However, you do still have a -5 to your total hit points from this necrotic bite.
Thanks, Judge, but something feels off.
Well, if it's a disease or a poison, I mean, my divine gifts would help there. So, whatever that thing did to you, must be something different.
I should visit a temple soon. See if I can find some help or healer. But thanks for the heals.
Of course.
You
keeping this guy alive?
Well, I think just for now. Look, hey, friend, vampire man, could you tell me your name, please?
My name is Gerald.
Yes. Gerald. Strong Stonehaven name for sure. Would you
Not
mind just
from
taking a seat on
Stonehaven.
this? Either way, it's still a good, strong Stonehaven name. Would you please take a seat at this bench? Thank you.
Of course.
Would you allow me to manacle him just in case?
Please, Gerald, would you manacle yourself with the manacles provided in just a moment?
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very compliant. 5-star on Yelp. Okay, so,
Yelp.
yes, could you Yelp for me?
Ah!
Thank you.
I think
I
that's
climbed out off the table. I'm sure we have plenty of questions that we would like to ask, but I think the first one, seeing, Sylas, you have a wound on your neck. When you bite people, do they turn?
No.
Oh, that's good news. Okay, that could have gone really bad, but that's good news.
I suppose.
How can I shake this feeling? Oh, I feel weaker.
Oh, there you go. How can he shake that feeling? He feels weaker.
Maybe his muscles are sore. Have a shower.
Okay, when I say obey my commands, please obey them with complete accuracy and less sass.
Oh,
Thank you.
You mean? I've never seen it myself, but yeah, a spawn's bite. It makes you feel a bit weaker. No getting past that, mate.
For how long?
It's permanent.
No smiling during all of our interactions, please. Okay, thank you. Right, so let us continue. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah.
Please answer his question.
Yes. What is your plan? What is Redfoot's ultimate goal?
Redfoot's ultimate goal is to follow the commands from above.
Who is the person above?
I don't know. I'm loyal to Redfoot. He turned me. I know that he's going to the Grove of Sylvana tomorrow.
Look towards Sylas.
Sylas draws his sword again,
Wait,
and he holds him at knife point. Like,
wait, you don't need to do that. It's under a charm. He'll just tell us.
mentioned the Grove. What's his planning there?
Answer his question, please.
I'm not entirely sure. Redfoot said, as long as I did what he said, that I'd get to feed. As long as I followed his orders, I'd get to feed on him. I do as he says. I do what he says and I go to the Grove.
You got to feed on him?
Yeah,
Why would you want that?
that's how I turn. Into full freedom.
Oh!
Is he also a full
technically,
vampire?
Redfoot is a vampire. I'm merely one of his spawn.
Okay. So they are going... You said tomorrow?
Had to expedite it. Ever since Jinglethorn's on the way here. Couldn't risk it.
How are they getting there so fast?
Teleporter. In the main city.
Who are they meeting with at the Grove of Sylvana?
I don't know. I just know Talon is involved in some fellowship.
The Sylvana, that's the one near Shroudhaven, correct?
I don't know Shroudhaven per se. It's near
Umbrasia.
Eclipsia in Umbrasia, the capital city. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that he is using the teleporter tomorrow, correct?
That's the plan, yeah.
Who gave him
Jinglethorn.
authority? Who gave him authority to use such a thing? Who is he in communications with?
I don't know. He's in communication with a lot of people. I don't know who gave him access.
Do you attend most of his meets? Are you normally here as like hired guard?
Typically, I have to watch over the creed. Myself and... He looks over at the others that are just dead on the floor. James and Franco. We,
Okay, how about a man named Ollivander? Does that ring a bells for...
Ollivander rings a bell.
Ollivander Feathercast.
Have you worked with him before?
Make
Feathercast
him
or-
rings a
Oliver.
bell.
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't tell you in what capacity, but it rings a bell, yeah.
It rings a bell, but you don't know what for.
I don't remember what he's talking about, but he's definitely mentioned them before.
Okay,
In
what
a
about
friendly tone, or...
Yeah, seems like good mates, I guess.
is it Lady Feathercast that you might know better?
I think Ollivander's a male name. Don't
Okay.
recognise Lady Feathercast. Maybe he's got a missus, I don't know.
How about council members? Are there any council members you know of Redfoot having dealings with, maybe spoken to in recent times? Any interaction with? Anything?
Council members, is the
Yes.
Iron Council of Lavacrest, he's talking to them.
Yeah, we know that. Well, anyone here in Stonehaven?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that I know.
Did
of.
Oh, shit.
I have a question for you. Did Redfoot recently receive a sending message via a stone to notify you of Emberforge being arrested? Would you know that?
He did have a stone on him.
Okay.
I think he might have done. It's very possible. They were talking, so it's possible. Through the stone.
Look at the
I didn't hear anything directly, but that would
No,
make
that's
sense.
fine.
Yeah.
What other names does Redfoot go by?
Well, for a while, he doesn't like it when you call him Elric. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like
Okay.
Renly either.
Okay. What about Maxwell?
Maxwell, he goes by Maxwell as well. Yeah,
Oh, does he now?
he goes by
Is
Maxwell.
it Maxwell Valistra?
Velistra, I think so.
Okay.
Last name's a bit hazy. I call him Redfoot. I'm not allowed to call him anything else. But I do know he was called Blue because that's what he was called when he was turned. So he's called Blue initially. That's when I met him.
Do
Okay.
you know who turned him or how he was turned?
Good question.
I know
Answer that.
he was turned by a vampire. I really wanted to figure out who it was, but I never did. He doesn't share that.
Your group are working in cahoots with the coalition. You know of that, correct?
Coalition. Don't
The
know
coalition.
About the coalition, no. I was part of the Creed
Okay.
for the longest time.
No, I know, but is your group working with or have involvement with the coalition?
I don't think so.
You don't know.
Don't think so. No.
What
Do you
about
know-
someone?
Yeah, go ahead.
What about someone called Erendor Ravengard?
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah. Yeah, he was here earlier today, actually. Came over with that Oliver bloke as well. The three of them.
What were they talking about?
Something about moving plans, revolution on some Jinglethorn, moving stuff. I don't really. I know they're pushing the plans forward because Jinglethorn's here or coming soon, and they want to be out before he is.
So you knew he met with Ollivander, and you just didn't answer the question.
They met with an Oliver,
Or Oliver.
but not an Ollivander.
Yes.
No,
Well, we did tie in. He did
could be the
mention
same
Oliver.
guy actually.
I did say that they might call him Oliver.
Yeah,
Oliver.
it could be him. Oh, it could be him. Yeah.
Do you know
So,
what
have
their
some
plan is
lemonade.
at the Grove?
Okay.
Um,
Oh, that's pretty good.
what's that group that we've heard the name of
thank you.
that's also in cahoots with Talon and them? What's that group called?
At the
Calderon?
Yeah, that group. Do you know of them? Have you heard of them any at all?
I've heard.
Is Redfoot a part of that group?
Redfoot would be part of them, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely in
now
that
we're
group.
getting somewhere. Do you know
oh.
whoever else may be a part of that group? Any other names that were dropped?
Well, Dorian Emberforge is one of them. Anyone else? Honestly, there's a couple people. There's Franco and James and myself, Gerald. Technically, I guess if we're under Redfoot. There'd also be like Jerry. Jerry's part of them as well.
Okay, no, big names. Who are like some of the more higher ups? And
I only really know his spawn. I don't.
Redfoot.
Redfoot's got quite a few, yeah. Most of them are stationed in Umbrasia now. Sort of
Right.
split us between the Creed and Umbrasia. But we're all going to get to feed when we get there to the Grove.
Wait, is the Calderon, are they full of people, of vampires of sorts? Is it like a group of them?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I know that Redfoot's part of the Calderon. That's the truth. By
Right.
extension, I imagine we spawn would be. We do as he says. We do as he does. That's about it, really. I don't know anything beyond that. Maybe this Oliver guy, I don't want to put names in his mouth, but it sounds like they're pretty buddy-buddy.
Do you know where Redfoot would be going now that his hideout has been pretty much infiltrated? Where would he go from here?
Well, now that he's got the stone,
Yes, he's got a stone.
he
He has
for
the
him.
stone.
probably
he has a
take-
stone.
Can't believe we lost it.
Ah,
I know they
dang
need to.
I
those
can't believe I
stones.
threw it into the fire and he just grabbed it. He's
Believe-
crazy.
I believe there's 5 or 6 they were after, bringing it to.
Yes.
They're going to bring it to the Grove of Sylvana for something.
Yes.
So I know they'd go there, but maybe he'd stop off at home first. I don't know.
Home would
Where's
be.
home?
In the Pillars district. It's not far from
What
there, really.
address?
House Velistra is where he lives.
Okay.
It's where
I would know.
the rest of us live.
How many of them?
17.
Holy sh!
Oh, yeah. That's what's left, I guess, after you've
I would know
killed
where
them off.
the Grove of Sylvana, like at least I have a good idea of where it's at.
Yeah.
'Cause I know people who traveled there and traveled back.
Yeah. You know where it is. It's literally on the border of Terramora, which is the region you're in with Stonehaven, and Umbrasia, which is where Shroudhaven and Eclipsia and the Grove of Sylvana
Yeah.
is. It's right in the border there, just south on the border.
And that's
Yeah.
where, Diego, that's where your brother was attacked by the Lich. No, it was a different one. It's one more south. Yeah, that was
More north.
Solara is where mixing two S name groves.
It's almost like the DM put too many S
places.
names in. Two
Yes.
places, yeah.
So what about the wife to be of Redfoot?
Oh, please answer her question. And she refers to Winzira.
Winzira. Oh, Winzira, yeah. He's one of her favourite spawns. I always wish I could.
Oh fuck!
Always wish I could have the eyes that she gets, you know? She gets to eat.
Do you
more.
fancy?
You guys have like a.
Don't answer that.
Do you guys have like a harem thing going on over there? Like what?
We
You
do
guys
as
all
he
just
says.
kinda into
We
each
do
other?
as he says. He's kind to us
Right.
sometimes, but she seems to get
Okay.
most of the
Yeah.
affections.
Oh,
Would you give us just 2 moments and not listen to our conversation? Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Just try and.
Thank you. What the fuck?
We have to
Well-
lock down on this teleporter.
What is what I mean? We need to.
Okay.
Mirabelle,
It's 2
It's
seconds.
not been 2 minutes.
Oh, you said
Okay,
2 minutes.
you know what?
My mistake.
thank you. Mirabelle, do you still have?
I'll
you
put
don't
my
have this
hand
against
around his ears. I'll put my hand around him.
We need to contact Shadow Step. Is it Shadow Step? I think so, right?
I
The,
don't have
spy
Nick's
master?
call anymore.
Do we have any way to communicate them like now?
No, they're all gonna probably be at home, right? Unless we know where they're at.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to break some laws because we need to get some
I-
places.
Yeah.
If it's
I
helpful,
pull out my. Oh, go
if
ahead.
it's helpful, I can go back to the druids and ask them to help protect the circle. They know what is at stake.
I can go to the teleporter and stand by.
Max,
Yeah.
did you describe that there was a singular black rose on a table nearby us?
There is.
And we
There's a box.
recognized it to be the same rose that had the scrying spell on it all the way in Sylvanthal, right? There was a scrying.
You recognize
sort
that
of,
it
like,
had
magic to it.
magic to it. Did I describe it as scrying?
I feel like you told us it was divination magic, which is loosely
It was
to do with
divination
listening.
magic. You recognize that it is an enchanted rose, yes.
Do you want to put it in the bag of holding?
My concern is, wasn't there a fairly similar rose that we were worried that they were able to do something with? It had divination magic on before.
Was
Divination
it like
magic.
Blackthorn or something?
Yes, and divination magic is usually tied to like sendings, scryings, seeing things. If we have just done all of this in front of this rose and they are listening, that might expedite the plans again. If you're listening,
mean,
you're a bitch. Anyway,
If I pull,
but
I pull out the sending stone. I mean, I could just send a quick word to our dear pal
we
who
can
may
do-
have the other
want
stone
me
here.
to-
And
Check on this rose.
can you guys do that?
I'll do an Arcana check on it to see.
I can try to help. I have a little bit of magical knowledge.
I'll do an Arcana.
Bardic, I turn invisible. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. And then I come out of invisibility immediately.
do we have any more questions on our buddy here? I mean, I could just deal with him. real
I've
quick.
got one. I've got a quick one just over here.
I also have a great plan for him.
Where's the rest of the creed now? And what's happening with the revolution? Where has it been moved to?
Very quickly, I'm going to go through the roll for this. There's an Arcana 20 with a D6,
With a Bardic.
which gets 6. You recognize that this rose that you look at has a permanent enchantment of scrying on it. You know this immediately, Silas, as you, with a 26,
Scrying.
you definitely recognize it.
Scrying, not sending, though, right?
Scrying.
So they can see but not hear. Is that how
And there
scrying
is-
works?
There is one in Lady Silverwind's.
No, we destroyed those because we thought that might be the case. We did destroy them.
We burnt them, didn't we?
Yes,
think
in a
Judge burned them.
fireplace.
Did we destroy them all?
Yes,
You burnt them, you threw them into the fire. Well, Judge
we
did.
did. Yes. Okay.
So careful. Let's put this away.
Do we
I just
put it
I
in
just
the bag?
cover it with something. that we have on hand, just like a cloth or something, just to
Maybe
make
just
sure
put it in the bag and then it's safe.
Can't you
Mirabelle?
guys just close the box?
What? I don't think that's how magic works. When I did sending, I saw all the things around it.
I have a
Why not just
26.
destroy
Would I
it?
know if that works?
Honestly, I wouldn't know. I'm going to
Bag
say
of
no.
holding?
The bag of
Is it a
holding
bag
would
of holding?
work. The bag of holding would work.
'Cause there's
but
a
closing
pocket
the box
dimension.
would not. Closing the box, I don't think would.
I'll go over to
but I
Mirabelle
don't
and
know.
put it in the bag of holding.
Cool.
I will tell you that, Sylas, very quickly, you would know that with the scrying, they can see and hear.
See and here, guys.
I
'Cause
mean,
it's
hey, y'all
technically a
want me to?
sensor.
I mean, I could just tell him that he's a loser real quick and tell him to.
No, because
fuck
there's
off.
no point. Oh,
Okay.
it doesn't. We don't. They are going to move now, is my issue.
Mhm.
So we need to tell someone immediately.
Ashira will pull out her sending stone that is connected to her grandfather. And just in case there's any more flowers or anything weird listening in here, I will speak to him in Infernal.
Okay.
And I will say, Grandfather, do you know anyone in the Grove of Sylvana? We need urgent message to warn them of vampires coming very soon.
I would say he responds. I'm not going to count the words, but he responds to you.
No.
In the for the sake of brevity, he responds with, "The Grove of Sylvana is very burnt, Ashira. I wouldn't go there. I don't know anyone there anymore. Nobody has been an inhabitant there for some time. Why? Vampires? Stay safe, Elephant Shoe."
Okay, I can't reply, even though you asked why.
And Zelentrus, what was it you asked?
Have we put the rose away into the thing? Cool. Where's the creed currently, and where's the rest of the creed currently, and when is the revolution being moved forward to?
The creeds, well, there's only a few of us who would be loyal to Elirr, I think, nowadays. Some of us have been told to follow Redfoot, and well, they're mainly staying sort of in the underground parts near the black market, working there in the daytime. Most of those would be loyal to Redfoot, so they do some things that, well, Redfoot asks us to do. Some of which I'd say borderline illegal, but black market, right? So I didn't think to ask, like moving.
Rest of the
armor
creed,
and-
buddy. Rest of the creed. We're on the clock.
Rest of Creed, half of them's in black market, the others are hiding in buildings near the estate. That's about it,
Okay,
really.
so when's the revolution being moved forward to?
As far as we know, it's been pushed back about a week or two.
Okay, we have time.
We have time for that, I would add.
It wasn't scheduled until we revolted for Ollendor anyways, which is, I think, was going to be next Wednesday, or sorry, next Luna's Day.
We need to tell the council to shut the teleportations off, and we need to take this man with us so that we have proof.
We need to go, right? It doesn't matter if we wake them up.
Yes, but if they'll be there, Elirr, did the lady that we were speaking to in the council chambers tell us where we could find her if we needed her next?
Well, I believe Ashira said we should try contact her again, but I would assume through council chamber.
Okay. Judge, how strong are you?
Pretty strong.
How far do you think... How far do you think it is from the council chambers from here?
Not that far. I mean, we're not too far away from
Do
there.
you think you could get there in
flying
10 minutes if you had 120 feet of flight?
Yeah, easily able to do. No problem.
Think so.
If anything, hey, I'm a great faller. I fall with style.
That would
I'll go
be
with him.
1,200 feet per minute, which would be, what,
Yeah. Listen,
12,000 feet in 10 minutes?
I can get there.
Is that
We're
how
not
that
worried
works?
about it.
Math.
720, right? Because 6 second per.
It can be done.
Oh, you are right. Okay, it could be
10
done?
per minute.
Great. If I cast Fly on you and you take this
Yeah.
man with you, do you
Right.
think you could get a meeting with Wind Whisper, Shadow Step, or Moss?
Hey, trust me, I
Malia,
can get
Moss
us
Lady.
whatever we need to do.
Moss Lady,
Just
yeah, I know who you mean.
send me on my mission and I'll get it done.
Elirr, could you go with him?
Yeah, I will.
Let's go, buddy.
I just think the rest of us will
I
have
will-
to make our own way, but you
I-
could get there quicker.
I will remind you that flying in the city has the potential.
We don't
of
have
getting attacked.
time. We
Has potential of
don't
getting
have
attacked. I'm
time.
just saying.
Yes, if we are above the laws of 15 feet, so if you fly at 10 feet and then up
Yes,
the mountain,
I'll-
at
Yeah.
least
Yeah.
it's the quickest route, right?
Yes.
I'll guide
I'll-
on how to fly.
How long are you? How long is it going to take you?
to get an
minutes.
audience.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too long. I mean, hopefully
Well,
by the time.
sorry, how long will it take you to get to the location you need to go to?
10 minutes? Is that what?
10.
Five?
Is it 10 minutes basically dead on?
The entire time I'm flying is just
Well,
trying to get there.
Maybe.
We can double it if you want.
And
Well,
pass
what
it to
I'm
the next
saying-
person?
What I'm saying is I can make you invisible.
Oh, I
But
like
not
that.
here.
Yeah. It'd just
What
be
was
some
that?
random guy flying with it. That'd be kind of cool.
You can't make the other guy invisible, right?
I can't. I can only make one person invisible at a time at the moment.
Hey, if they attack him-
I've only got one spell slot left.
You're worried about him? I mean,
I think you'll be fine. No?
Okay,
Yeah,
Or do you want to?
just get the.
I say
spell.
the rest of us get in the wagon. We head there as quickly as possible, but at least Judge and Elirr could get to the council chambers and hopefully get the meeting booked in by the time we get there. Yes?
Do you think maybe we should try and get them to meet us at the teleporter so we are there when we are
Yes,
ready?
but I feel like one council member won't get us.
If I may
You know-
just try to be the guy here, we're kind of just pushing around the time. We're trying to stop this guy from even leaving the city. Maybe we should just get there and try to get this.
Okay,
sorted.
okay. How about this? You make him invisible. I will cast Fly on him. You fly there, get us an appointment immediately. The rest of us get in the wagon with the guy. Then at least he is with me and he's under my command.
All right.
Also, we're meant to be
Um,
connected for as long as we're within 1 mile. You can keep trying to communicate.
Yeah.
Once-
I-
Won't your
Okay.
command drop when you do invisibility? Oh no, you're not
I-
casting.
Oh, when I
No,
cast Fly.
Yeah.
You are right, yes. Good
Yes,
job.
he's
I
in
cast you
manacles.
that.
He's in manacles. He ain't going
Yes,
nowhere.
But he can tell the truth right
Will not
now.
tell the truth.
That's the point.
Do you not have another spell slot to cast?
It's
That's
at
concentration.
this.
Well,
I
concentration
could
problem.
dash, guys. I could run very fast.
It's at this
Double speed.
point that you guys are having this conversation that you hear from outside whistles.
Guards.
Diego, you know these are the coalition whistles.
Ah, fuck.
Get to the building! And
Guys,
as
guys,
Okay,
come here. come
okay,
here,
Gotta get
come
out.
here.
Okay. Everyone go out the back door. I'll distract them.
as they
No. I can get us all out.
as you hear the door being opened on the other side, you
I-
see coalition members. And before we
If
do
everyone's
anything,
within-
that is
There.
where we're gonna call tonight's session. As the Coalition rock up here, having been tipped off by somebody or someone to illegal activities happening here. What will happen? We won't know. However, you guys level up as you go to
Finally!
level 5. Congratulations on reaching a new chapter. You are now level 5 characters.
Yeah, I got my 5 HP
Just
back.
to be clear,
Woohoo.
since we're now leveling up in the middle of this scene.
Yes, you would technically get the benefits of
No, Elirr, sorry.
yeah.
So what do we
healing
do? What do we get rather?
You get
we
to
don't
level up.
gain
You would
spell
you would
slots, I
you would
assume?
you would regain spell slots, but not health. So whatever you're missing in terms of health, you
So
keep.
if I'm
If you've
getting
used a
new
spell
health
slot,
slots, I'm also getting those.
if you get new spell slots, you'd keep them. Any that you've used already, you would not get back.
Yes.
Yeah. So if
Cool.
you
We would have
I
access to
used
third
3
level
level
spells.
ones.
correct.
Cool.
So yeah, you guys do level up to level 5. Coalition members are at the door. Diego has tried to usher you out the back door. There's currently a vampire in manacles on the table here, as well as dead bodies of multiple Creed members and 2 of the Creed working with Zelentrus. Let's see what happens in the next session. But you guys do level up. Congratulations on reaching level 5, getting your spell slots and extra attack and all the other bells and whistles that come with level 5. Until next session, we will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for playing. Hope you had a good session. And until next time, bye-bye.